We in this thing, we in this thing, we in this thing, we in this thing. Make sure y'all can hear me. First time going live from the new MacBook. Shout out to Ayana for making this happen. MacBook, shout out to Ayana. Ooh, that audio is good. Ooh. That audio sound good, so I can clown real good. Without no interruptions. Let me text Ayana back. All right. Now, Luke, I am your father. The spiritual whistleblower had a lot to say earlier today. She made about 4 or 5 videos about me, and I didn't reply. I mean, that's a lie. I didn't tell people to flag her. That's what I meant. Oh, I definitely replied, but I never tried to silence her. Okay? But today, right now, let me get over here. Okay. I'm going to be able to see the chat. Okay. All right. Let's listen to the rest of the video. This is part 2. I had to spend time with my mom earlier today, and I didn't have a chance to really listen to the lies and the slander. So let me go to where I downloaded her video. And let's get it popping. Here's the rest of my downloads. I gotta find it, baby. Because she was real active on YouTube today. I'm gonna go to my downloads. But that video was cray. So how are y'all doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Pardon me while I find the rest of the slanderous. No, I don't want photos. What are you doing? I don't want photos. We want videos, don't we? We want downloads, don't we? Cause baby, she showed her tail today, didn't she? All right, Ayana. All right, Ayana's in here. All right, Vegas girl. Okay. Had to text Ayana back before we get started. Now, spiritual whistleblower. Let's go to your page. See if you were smart enough to take that post down. Oh, you weren't. Idiot. All right. Let's break down this video again. No, you don't know. Let's go with the video that I couldn't finish. Why are you up there? Get the freak off here. There's Ayana. There's Vegas girl. All right, cool. If you guys can hear me well, let's get it popping.
Why don't you attack? This is my question. Why aren't you going after all those other channels that are ripping him to pieces? Why aren't you attacking the men?
Oh, for the spiritual whistleblower, if you want to come on here, that's why I fired up the StreamYard. That way you can talk to me live. Or, let me get the link. If any of her little fans want to talk to me live, let me put that on here. Let me put that in the chat. Oh, you better let me. Hold on. It said page on. There we go. Learning how to do this. All right, now let me go to my thing and I'm gonna pin it. That way y'all can't say I'm running. That way y'all can't say I'm running. Cause y'all got a lot to say on this video. We gonna read some of these comments. But here's my thing. If you don't agree with what someone is saying, prove me wrong. But you can't, because you know every single thing I'm saying is the truth. And that's why you're mad. Please tell me that that's pinned, so that if any of the people, okay, cool. All right. No, you good. So I didn't know if you would be able to get it, cause sometimes my text is going out slow. All right, so what? I just want to know if y'all, if anybody wants to smoke, y'all can definitely click that link that's pinned in the comment section if you would like to join. No music, and come respectfully, and I'll answer any questions you have. But as far as the video that I just made, I'm getting some comments that I want to address. Rise Rich, what's up? I'm good. I'm great. Big what? Big set trip. Hey, set trip. If anybody wants to join the show with me, click the link. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you look like. Let's have some fun tonight. Huh? Yeah, no, she thought it was cool to speak on my baby nephew, and that's what made me really feel like, you know, I could have let it go, but when it comes to baby Crisco, you're not gonna risk death on my 4-year-old baby nephew. That's just not what you're gonna do. Thank you. Y'all so sweet. And I don't care if you just want to say hi, whatever, click the link and let me know what y'all think about the spiritual whistleblower. Let me know if you agree with her saying, oh, death is gonna come to your baby nephew, your mom, your dad. Ha 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 ha, you're in a hospital, little stuff like that. That's childish. That was uncalled for. Oh, thank you to Shalon. Thank you so much for your donation earlier today. Hey, B Rogers, it's been a minute. B, how you doing?
What's up, man? How you been?
I've been great. Have you been keeping up what's been going on?
With what? What
The
exactly?
whistleblower.
With who?
With the spiritual whistleblower.
Nah, what's been I know that she got the Patreon and that, but nah, I ain't really been trying to keep up with no negative shit. Like that shit wear on your soul.
Well, listen. Basically, I was on her for a little bit. Then I started talking about these rappers. I started talking about Indian Red Boy, and I did 1 million views in 1 week, 2 weeks ago. And so I was just talking about rappers, talking about the famous twins, talking about Wendy, we were just talking about other stuff. And then she came back out of nowhere talking about some ha 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 ha, you're in the hospital. It's karma for talking about me. Like literally, she literally said like a child, ha 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 ha. And then that kind of put her on my radar. And I just felt like that was very childish of her to basically say that because I spoke on her, that's why I was in the hospital, when it had nothing to do with that. But before we get started on letting you hear some of this stuff, how have you been?
I've been well, man. Shit, we've been doing good. Just been grinding, getting shit, focusing on life, staying peaceful, I got my property. Shit, I'm just grinding and shit, sitting back, relaxing, enjoying life, man.
Okay. Well, do you have time to listen to some of this hateful stuff?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. Because I was actually trying to figure out. Do you have iPhone or Android?
Me,
Yeah.
man, I don't know what the fuck.
Because I was trying.
Uh, I don't
Where
think
is the
I don't think
video?
I got either one of them. What's another one?
Okay. Well, I think
I
that's
think
it.
it's it's another one.
Really?
You heard of it? You just ain't thinking about it. It's another one. I think I got the other one. I don't know what. Samsung, is that one?
Well, that's an Android. So
Okay, it's
here's
Android.
what we'll do. I'll let you listen, and then you can give me your commentary or and everything. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Wait a minute. Why am I not acting like I can't just share my screen? I have a new computer now, so let me go over here. Hold on. Um, YouTube.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly.
If you haven't hit the like button already, why can I? Oh, okay. International Whistleblower. Okay. I was like, why am I not signed in? Okay. Now I'm gonna share my screen. It's been a minute, been a long time. I should have left here and without no. It's been a minute, B. I'm trying to remember how to share my. Oh, there it is. Share screen. Share screen. Share screen. Open system. And what did you allow this app? I guess. Well, you be waiting quietly, don't you? I'm telling you.
And shit, man. I say I be handling my business and chilling. Say, but real talk, man. What
Yeah,
do
yeah,
you
yeah. You
ex-
keep going.
What do you expect from these motherfuckers?
What do I expect? I expect them to take this whooping like a woman.
I mean, but shit, if you in a fight, a motherfucker gonna fight, and you already know a motherfucker pedigree. So you surely wasn't expecting no civilized exchange, was you?
I was expecting you to take the whooping like a woman, and I was expecting you to come back with facts. She's mad because I said I'm gonna pull up and show that she lives in the project. Let's talk about that.
I
Let's
mean,
talk.
here's the thing, man, and this like go back to a lot of the shit conversations we done had. Facebook, and the reason I've been falling back is because I just been focusing on life, just
Mm-hmm.
finding my peace and living my life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Facebook make motherfuckers think they famous. You feel me? So when you start doing X, Y, and Z and you getting a following, that shit ain't good for you because you delusional. You think
Mm-hmm.
you more famous than what you already are, and you just can't be a person. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You think you more rich than what you already are. So for somebody who have a internet personality and you quote unquote show them in real life, that's called exposing. That's some hater shit. But in real life, if I say, man, I'm a man, I'm this old, I have a job, this is where I work, that's who I am. But
Mm-hmm.
people done got so depressed and so caught up in in trying to be the nigga that's popping that don't nobody want to be average. Don't nobody want to be just a regular motherfucker. You know, back in the day when the nigga was a regular hard-working motherfucker and proud of it. Don't nobody want to be that no more. Everybody got to have a Ferrari. You got to have the fastest cars and all this shit that don't really mean nothing once you die.
I'm finna show her apartment so she know I know where she live. Hold on. I'm not gonna show the what you call it. All right. I'm sorry, B Rise. I'm petty. I know you expect me to not even conduct myself like this, but B Rise, they gotta know. They gotta know.
I mean, shit, like I said, if you in a fight, nigga gonna fight back. I mean, you know, I want you to do certain shit, but I can't expect you not to fight when the motherfucker hitting you. Them is them is high rise projects. Them is the good times projects.
Oh,
That
oh.
that's the good times projects.
Keeping my head over water.
Which lets me know why she's so angry.
Angry. She hangry too.
That it be crazy. That's what I'm saying, man. Motherfuckers who always niggas talking about that narcissist shit. Bitch, you the one that's narcissist.
Speak.
Have you been man, this shit crazy. I got so much shit I've been watching and been really wanting to chop it up with you about.
You speak your mind. The floor is yours.
Man, I've been noticing. Have you been keeping up with Cynthia G?
Nah. What's she been going? She another one need to be exposed. What's up?
Yo, man. Check this shit out. I want you to look up MG Toe too. Men going their own way. It's pretty much the same shit as Kevin Samuels, but this is what tripped me out. All right, so so Cynthia G is pretty much spiritual whistleblower part 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And she hate black men. She say they trashy, they dusties, don't have they babies. All this shit here. Yeah. And what I'm looking at, like just from the outside looking in, it's like, okay, so Kevin Samuels put a conversation on the table and said, this is what we are as people. Where are we going to go from here? Right? Mm-hmm. And what happened is these black women started lashing out with these racist attacks. I ain't going to even say borderline. This shit is white supremacy, racist, hang a nigga attacks. These motherfuckers didn't go for no facts. They didn't talk about no real argument. It was no realistic shit on their side. It's always the black man wrong, the black man gets attacked, the black man fucked up, the black man all this shit here. And MG Toe is sort of in the manosphere. It's called Men Going Their Own Way. I don't really know what it is, but
it's MGTOW. That's what they call it.
Okay, so I be seeing like little shits on my YouTube, and I be looking at it. And the crazy shit is, real talk, it's more white women who are coming out and are saying, you know what? They right. This makes sense. How can a woman do X, Y, and Z and expect? And in abundance, it's more white women who are coming out and saying, you know what? That is a problem. Let's have that conversation. While on the other hand, more of the black women that are posterized are borderline goddamn racist. Now, Sister Goddess a beast. I ain't sit down. You and Sister Goddess, I think y'all like the only ones who were trying to have the conversation like the white women. Mm-hmm. So when you asked me one of the times when we was talking, you was like, how come black men choose white women and this and that? And I was telling you, it ain't the fact that nobody's choosing somebody over the other one. It's the fact when I tell you what you did hurt me, how you gonna address it? Mm-hmm. When I tell you this is a problem and we need to work on it, are you gonna lash out at me or are you gonna work on it?
Facts.
And that shit, like I've been watching a whole bunch.
Cynthia G got pregnant by a black man from YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. Narcissist.
Wow. Hey. Perkins.
No, check this shit out, man. I told you I grew up gangbanging and all that shit, right? And when I first started trying to separate from it, different gang members would get in contact with me and ask me about certain shit. And one of the things I told one of the homies, I say, bro, listen, you do realize Bloods and Crips are the exact same thing. Mm-hmm. The only difference is the color and the way they talk. But the thing about Bloods and Crips is, as a black man, as a Blood, I can go kill a Crip But in reality, what I'm doing is killing what I don't like about myself.
Mm.
Your biggest enemy is going to be the one who is just like you. Your biggest enemy is usually yourself.
Mm.
So I was telling the homie, I was like, man, I grew up now. If somebody threatened my life and I got to get down, then it is what it is. But for me to continuously push this Bloods kill Crips, Crips kill Bloods, I can't, because it's a psychological warfare within our fucking self. I see another black man who do the same bullshit that I do, and I kill him, because in reality, what I'm trying to do is kill what I don't like about myself.
Hey B, what you think about all these rappers that been dying lately? Did you get to see my video with Indian
Yeah,
Red Boy? Speak
yeah,
on
yeah.
it, B. What you think?
This shit started with Chief Keef. You hear me?
Uh-huh.
And what happened with Chief Keef? Before Chief Keef, you had gang affiliated rappers, but they wasn't out there active. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It may have been niggas who came from the hood, and not saying that they fake or nothing like that, but just by the time they got to the point of their rap career, they was able to separate themselves from that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what happened with Chief Keef is you actually took an active gang member and put a fucking camera in front of them.
Right.
So the crime and the shit that you were seeing is the only difference is now is it's rap and you see it. That's the same gang violence that been going on. That's the same gang violence that we've been telling you about. The only difference is now they putting out music. So you're more familiar with it. So you hear King Von, and it is a wave. It's like they looking for young gang banging niggas, young active gang banging niggas that's really in the streets shooting and shit, because that's what they want. That's what they want our kids to do. They want our kids to die over bullshit. So you're gonna glorify, you're gonna glamorize. Like I said, I ain't really talked to you. I've been keeping up a little bit, but I ain't talked to you in months. And throughout all this shit, when have you heard somebody talk about JT the bigger figure?
That's a fact.
Throughout all this shit, all these murders and all this crazy shit, it's because if you put King Von on Front Street, the little kids gonna want to be like King Von. Therefore, death is gonna be easy. Death is almost mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
But if you put JT the bigger figure and say, you know what, this dude came from the turf and he buying land in Africa, that's gonna change the mind of the young niggas. That's gonna change the direction of where we really want to go and what we really want to do. And obviously they'd rather us kill each other than buy land and live peacefully.
Did you actually see Indian Red Boy get killed on my video?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it before your video.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Baby Capone and how now it's been acting like it's been over a female? He's laughing with these females. Like, man, I've been wanting to hear your thoughts on it.
Man, I told you on one of our live streams a little bit back, gang banging is evil. And that's why when I was talking to you, and I was talking to that one dude on the live stream one time, and I was like, the best thing you can do is just not push it. That's the best thing you can do, because it's evil. I mean, to me, that shit ain't nothing new, and it's what I expected. But the shock is that and I'm saying the shock for people like you, YouTube, the regular world who ain't it, is to see the way people don't value life.
Mm-hmm.
Is you actually seeing that Indian Red Boy and that shit showing you firsthand, this really how them niggas get down. This, and that's why if you go back to what I was saying, remember when I was talking about redefining gangsterism?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was saying it, because I'm coaching. That shit ain't nothing new to me. Growing up on the turf, growing up gang banging, That shit ain't nothing new to me. That Indian red boy shit didn't shock me. It didn't. It didn't make me step back. That's regular. That's regular shit.
Hold
And
on.
and
Well,
re-
I mean, it shocked me because I'm not about that life. All right, here's the link. Click the link, Killer Haze, right in the pin. We want to talk about this so we can stay on subject. As you said, I've been missing talking to you, and man, we're gonna do some other shows, but we gotta stay on subject. Killer Hayes said that Kevin Samuels is I think he said a male feminist or something like that. So we're gonna get him on the show. Or you know what? Let me post it again. Let me post it. He explained for himself. So y'all know me. I let both sides speak. What the freak just happened? Exit full screen. What the freak was that? All right. I let both sides speak. I don't play that. Oh, he don't like Kevin Samuels, so he can't come up here, bull crap. Nah. We let both sides speak. So
I
let
mean,
me
I like Kevin Samuels, but he ain't perfect. Let's he ain't perfect. Ain't nobody following nobody blindly. What he says needs to be said, and we need a straight man uh with that image out there. But I don't agree with everything he say. I'm
mm-hmm.
not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna come out here and say this motherfucker Jesus. He ain't.
Mm.
It should he say that. I ain't gonna say I don't agree with, but put it like this. Have you heard of O'Shea Duke Jackson?
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, check this shit out. He was talking about this female fucking with a Dusty. That was his own words, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Kevin Samuels, I forgot what the fuck the show was about or whatever, but we all know the typical rhetoric. Realize who you are and get someone that's going to be suitable and realistic for you.
Mm-hmm.
And so they talking about this chick for whatever reason, and then they show her with a regular hood dude, and O'Shea Duke Jackson called a motherfucker Dusty. And I'm
Mm.
looking at it like, how come the woman couldn't have realized her sexual marketplace value and realized where she was at and found somebody to match that shit? Why the nigga gotta be a Dusty?
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the show, Killer
I'm
Hayes.
a,
You were saying
I
that.
ain't got COVID. Hey, Tiff, let me
Hold
hit
on
you
one
when I
second.
get to the house.
Okay, all right.
All right.
All right, Killer Hayes. Welcome to the show. You said that you feel like Kevin Samuels. Or you know what? Speak your mind.
Is it working now?
Uh-huh. I can hear you.
So, all right. So, you know, I did support Kevin Samuels. I think it was up until he had that Fresh and Fit podcast
Mm-hmm.
with those feminists that, were raging against him. And he said himself, he's a male feminist.
He said
But
that?
yeah, he's
What happened? Fresh and Fit. I don't even know what it is. Fresh and Fit. Kevin. I don't know what happened. Kevin Sam. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna see what this was about and try to get a reference, I guess. Does anybody know what Killer Hayes is talking about? Let me try to add him back on here. Hey, Killer. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm trying to go out to the street real quick because where I'm at doesn't get good reception. So give me a second.
Okay. What's up, Valerie? So basically, Killer Hayes is joining the show, and he says that he
Hold on.
believes.
Hold
No,
on.
he says Kevin. Huh? He said Kevin Samuels said that he's a male feminist. So we're going to give him a chance to speak his mind. Y'all know me. I let everyone speak as long as they speak respectfully. So
Sorry,
yeah.
it's sounding real body on my end, but I'm trying to get to an area where I have a better connection.
Oh, that's okay. You got it. You
Oh, there
good.
we go. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
as I've expressed, on your channel, in the comments, how it's because we've allowed females the right to vote. We find ourselves here having these discussions today. You know, I was happy to see, a much, kinder Tom Likas in the world. And it just happened to be Kevin Samuels. But
Mm-hmm.
my respect died after he said he was a male feminist. Because if it wasn't for feminism, we wouldn't be having these conversations here today. We'd be talking about how grand our lives are, how well our families are doing, how much more we can do better for our families. It wouldn't be all this division and all these females that are just coming to the realization that men are withdrawing. You know, even out here in Southern California where I live, when I go to strip clubs, they're
Mm.
infested with single mothers, and
The
I take
strip,
my
the
time
strip club.
diligently and talk with them and inquire on why they're at a strip club on a Thursday night. And their unanimous response, meaning all of them, say because all the men in the bars have turned gay. And at least they know when they talk to a man at a strip club, they might have a hard on for them,
Oh.
you know? And it's crazy, because, well, y'all ladies turn those men that way, but me, being aware of, my surroundings and, the current events I find myself in, the men are just reacting to what women have been giving us for decades, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, just because I don't support Kevin Samuels, what he has to say still should be heard, you know? I hope you understand that, because I have
I
to tell
understand
people
it
he's a walking
completely.
contradiction.
I understand what you're
He,
saying, and
he
that's
he's a
why I
walking
got.
contradiction.
Oh, something happened. That's why I got upset with spiritual whistleblower today, because even though she don't like what I'm saying, I still have a right to speak. Just like I feel like she has a right to speak, and just like Killer Hayes just said, Kevin Samuels has a right to speak. So it's wrong when people try to silence people with all that go report this video bull crap. That's weak. I don't like that. Like, spiritual whistleblower can say whatever she wants to say about me. I'm not going to tell y'all to go flag her stuff. That's weak to me. But if you're just tuning in, this young man said he heard Kevin Samuels say that he was a feminist, a male feminist. I don't know. It sounded like that was taken out of context. So that's why I'm trying to look and see what he's talking about. He said it was on something called Fresh and Fit. So let me just put Kevin Samuels. Let me just put feminist because I'm trying to. I don't know. I'm trying to see what the problem is. Only fem. And I'm trying. Anyway, spiritual whistleblower wants to try to silence me. Let's get back on topic. We just hanging out. We just chilling. Relaxing out, cool now, shooting some b-ball outside of school. When a couple of guys, they were up to no good. Started making trouble in the YouTube streets. Spiritual whistleblower. She started to try to make trouble in these YouTube streets today. So I'm just hanging out with the people. See what you guys felt. And I just want to test out the new MacBook. Valerie, how you doing? I want to talk to some of y'all. The ones that's always on here. The ones that had so much to say. Let's read these comments. Y'all had so much to say. Oh my. Goodness gracious. You guys had so much to say. My name is Tiffany, so I can use my white girl voice. I mean, so I'll read these comments in my white girl voice so I can practice. Because practice makes perfect. I'm doing, and you know what? Your name is going to be so fun to say in my white girl accent, Valerie. Okay. Valerie, stop hating. This was 17 seconds ago. This is from Mara Frank. I encourage you guys to come on live. Since you have, thank you so much, Aisha. Thank you so much. I think it doesn't matter what color you are, if you're white or anything of that nature. But you're a very beautiful young lady, and someone's going to come on here and try to throw a homosexual slur. Let me see what, hold on. Killer. You all right now?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a secure connection right now. So
Okay,
basically
go
what I
ahead.
was getting to, what I'm getting to is that Kevin Samuels, I don't even want to say toxic because of what the feminists have done to toxic, but the best way that I can put it for those who are willing to listen is that Kevin Samuels is as bad as the wannabe red pillars
Mm,
and pickup artists. The wannabe red pill pickup artists.
mm,
True red pillars, true men going their own way. We see them as scum because they're just trying to
mm,
profit off of weaker men,
mm.
and that's all it is. You know what I mean? Like, but that's where I can't support him because, yes, females are hearing what they should have been listening to all along, but you can't be standing for that and then sit here at the same time and say you're a male feminist, because that's what has us all here to begin with. You know what I mean? That's hypocrisy. You know, as a God-fearing young man, a father, I can't. Like it's my being. You know, and I deal with a lot. Like I've been going to the strip clubs for 15 years. I've dealt with a lot of females. I've
Mhm.
listened to a lot of female stories, and about 27, about 27 to 35, all their stories are the same. All their stories are the same.
Really?
Yeah, they have 2, 3 baby daddies. No man's taking them serious, and they just want that knight in shining armor to come in and pick up all the pieces. You
Pick
know,
up the piece. Yeah.
and and they're starting to realize. I mean, it's not happening. But had they humbled themselves, really thought about their future instead of just living for these instant gratifying moments of their lives, and took their life actually serious, took the Bible serious. I mean, I posted on your channel several times Hosea 2:6. The term walled comes from the Bible, and that's thousands of years old. So you would think people would take more, you know, heed of that knowledge. You
Let me
know,
ask you. Let me ask you a question. Are you raising a son or daughter? You said you're a
I
father.
have one of both.
Huh?
I have one of both. I have a son
Oh,
and
okay.
a daughter.
So I was going to ask you, are you raising your son to, you said you're a red pillar, right?
Yeah,
Are you raising your son to be red pill?
I am letting him know that in today's age, he's not old enough to understand this yet. He's only 6 years old,
Mm.
so he still has some time. But I have to tell him all the time, you better stop allowing these girls to lie to you. You know what I mean? You better stop it now, or you're gonna find yourself in a world of hurt later. Because that's all I can do. Because for his young mind, he does know when females are lying to him, and I'm the one he comes to be like, they lied. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, you're gonna have to learn, man. You're gonna have to learn. That's what they do. You know what I mean? Like,
As far as your daughter is concerned, are you raising her to think with the mindset that I try to do as a female to not be like these modern women?
so for my daughter, we're instilling what keeping the house clean looks like, what cooking for the family looks like, and it's only up to her if she's gonna allow those values to flourish through her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I have no control over her once she turns 18, and that's just speaking, as a man in reality. You're gonna have men out there that be like, oh, I'll have control over my daughter when she turns 18. I don't care. Well, are you being realistic with yourself? Because can you be there at every moment to make every decision for her, or is she going to be forced to make decisions for herself?
Right.
And that's where you have to, as a young father, I have never been able to think about life the way I thought about life before I had my children.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these people don't get it. My older heads who are like 10, 12 years older than me, one has a kid, he understands me. Another one doesn't have a kid. He hates how I won't bow to him.
Right.
And I told him, it's because I've had to grow up much faster than you, man. You have had cushions. You've had mommy and daddy to save you through thick and thin. I've had to learn and grow and evolve on my own. I never had no safety net, So for, the irony in that is that he became a felon at 17. I don't have any felonies.
Oh.
Granted, he did take heat on some of the stuff I was saying, and he was able to get it expunged this year. A decade later, a decade and a half, actually, 15 years. Took him 15 years to get it expunged. People don't understand what indentured servitude means. Indentured servitude is the new name for slavery. And when you get caught up with a felony and you become a slave, that's why we're seeing all this stuff with all these rappers dying. Because that's what they are. They're legit slaves. They signed a contract, they got themselves caught up, and the piper's gonna come and you're gonna have to pay one way or another. And they don't care. Come, rain, hell, sleet, snow. They gonna get it.
I can see a light. Clean the space.
Huh?
That was my girl.
Oh, turn the show off in the background if you can. That's why I was trying to send you a message in private chat.
Oh, are you talking to me?
I thought B Rogers had a little feedback, but
no, that's me. Hold up, let me fix that real quick. I don't want to get I don't want to get you in trouble. I'm watching Taken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but I never would have thought, based on your name, that you would be. I'm be looking for it now with dropping scriptures in my comments. So I'm gonna make sure I pay attention. But that name threw me off.
Yeah, I mean, this name is stuck with me for a long time because when I was going through my affirmations and trying to figure out what I'm about at the time, I loved smoking weed. At the time, my favorite weed was Royal Purple Super Silver Haze, and I loved playing Call of Duty. So I love murking motherfuckers. So Killer Haze, that's what it was. you know, and only so many people know that, you know, because it's not like they care anyways, you know what I mean? But you know, a lot of people, you know, wondering how the hell you come up with that name, you know, but that's that's how I came up with it like 15 years ago, 17 years ago, actually. I'm about to be 33 here in 2.5 months.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so I've done a lot of growing, you know, and you know, MTR, you know, bless that brother. But at the same time, he's allowed feminist mods in his, on his channel. They
Mm-hmm.
banned me. So you know what? You know, when he says the same thing, and then I get banned for reinforcing it, you really got to watch out for the people that have there you think that are protect your channel. You know,
Well, what do you got to say to what? Where's that feedback coming from? That
that's not. I have no feedback.
Ain't nothing on in my crib.
Okay. Okay, so what do you have to say what Killer Hayes was saying about Kevin Samuels calling himself a male feminist?
I just came back in. So Mr. Hayes, could you give me a quick uh uh overview of what you were
Okay.
saying?
So basically, when I believe it was a freshman fit when he was going against those three females, and then the one white female, she was a raging feminist, as we all could tell, right?
Yeah.
So he said, I am a male feminist. I believe in, women's free choice and da 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 da. But how how do you believe that? And then you're sitting here calling yourself what the problem is feminism, you
I
know?
mean, I
Because
think
hold on. Like, all right, so I'm gonna say his last part and then you can chime in.
all
Because
right.
the way that I see him, the way I see Kevin Samuels in the red pill community, pickup artists try to use the benefits of the knowledge of the vile nature of a lot of modern females, to pretty much gain money off of men that have no idea how to deal with a female. So that's where I see Kevin Samuels, but yet he's, picking off of females the way that the PUAs pick up off of the weaker males that have no idea what they're doing.
Uh my personal opinion, like I said before you came in, I never followed one man 100%. So I Kevin Samuels being a feminist, I don't know. I don't care. I'm also about results and what are we doing as a whole to move towards a positive future or better than what we looking at. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't subscribe to shit. I don't subscribe to Black Power, Black Lives Matter, feminism, red pill. I'm a man living my life and I'm addressing the shit that I see. And I think the problem is these motherfuckers is attaching themselves to shit. It's gangbanging. So you attach yourself to feminism or Black Lives Matter or All Lives Matter or whatever, and you're no longer a fucking individual. Your gang tells you what to think. You know what I'm saying? Whatever gang you in is the point of view you have to have. And that's the biggest problem that I see. Uh, I mean, Kevin Samuel got his niche and he addressed shit that hasn't been addressed in our culture that needs to be addressed. And I respect him and support him for that. But do I believe everything he says is right? Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe shit. It's been females call in and they say this chick is average. To me, this bitch is 8, 9, 10. Real talk.
Hey, so can I say something, positive about Kevin Samuels right now?
Go ahead.
For the females' behavior that he does correct, and they aren't aiming to destroy good men that we need to protect this land so they can continue to sit here and bash men. You know, I can say thank you for that. You know what I mean? Like, just because I don't see quite eye to eye doesn't mean that I can't pay homage to where it's due, if that makes sense.
Well,
You know?
what do y'all think about the petition that young lady started to remove him?
Hey, it's inevitable. They Reddit just got rid of the men going their own way. You know what I mean? So
Oh, wow.
Kevin Samuels ain't too far behind that off of YouTube. You know what I mean? So like, like they are really trying to bring the evil out of men right now because things have been way too good for women for far too long. And silencing men's voices is the quickest way to
get shit to go back to normal. I personally don't believe Kevin Samuels gonna get put off of YouTube simply because he has 1 million subscribers.
That's what I was thinking.
And he's making money. And
think about what's gonna happen once they decide to let that, hammer slam.
And I personally, I mean, if they remove Kevin Samuels, it's gonna be 100 more little Kevin Samuels pop right up. And these motherfuckers gonna be the ones that's really irritating. But I don't think he should be taken off of YouTube. I think the biggest problem is when people disagree with him, they don't have no real points. They just don't like him.
Yeah.
But I think you guys can agree that I actually have a valid position for where I say I don't support what he's doing under the guise of being a male feminist. Am I wrong?
I mean, I didn't hear that part where he said that. So I can only take your word from that. But this is what I'm saying.
When you get time, look up the Fresh and Fit Samuel or Kevin Samuels podcast.
I saw that episode. But I didn't
because that's where he says it.
I didn't catch that part.
Maybe I wasn't says it in like the second or third interview he had with Jenny Babas that he's a male feminist as well.
I mean, but this is my thing, bro. This is my thing. If I have a kid and I say I'm against child abuse, that don't mean I'm not gonna whoop my kid when he wrong.
There's a difference between child abuse and parenting. And
yeah, so what I say, like, man,
I grew up bouts with CPS, and the CPS every time walk out of here. Thank you, Killer, for your time. Please, please use a little more discretion so we don't have to have these talks. And thank you for being a good parent.
I mean, this is my biggest, and I ain't gonna even say Kevin Samuels. I'm gonna say my biggest disagreement with the manosphere or the red pill community.
You can't die because that's your emotions. You're listening too much into your emotions. You have to get out of that subjectivity and start thinking about things objectively. Because subjectivity is going to lead you down an emotional route. And that's why even the Bible states, do not give power unto women that destroys kings. And in this land of America, this land was created and established so that every man is a king. So when you give women that power, no nation can rise because they're being taken down left and right like dominoes every time a woman fucking has a hair up her ass. Sorry for the French, but that's just the way it is.
Man, here's my thing. Like I was saying, I don't subscribe to shit. I grew up gang banging, and after I stepped away from the gang bang shit, I didn't affiliate with nothing because it made me look at because everybody's racist, everybody's prejudiced, whatever rock you want to throw at somebody, you can throw it yourself. So far as anybody affiliating, calling themselves whatever they want to call themselves, whatever, that's you. I don't care. I'm more sort of concerned about with the material that you're putting out and how productive it is. And like I was saying, the red pill community simply bashes women to a degree.
Hey,
Mm.
hey, but I mean, if you say that, then what is Kevin Samuels doing? Because it seems a lot of what Kevin Samuels is saying is a lot of what the red pill community is, just from sharing their own experiences. That's what
Hey
they're
yo,
getting labeled as.
hey yo, check this out. I'm gonna just give you an observation. You hear motherfuckers talk about SMV and how women need to be more realistic. And I was watching this one dude talking on he from the red pill community, and he was talking about how this woman had got a dusty. And these were her own words, was his own words. And my whole thing is, okay, so Kevin Samuels is putting out this information talking about sexual marketplace value, and basically in a
Yeah,
nutshell telling
it's
women
real.
they need to be more
It's
realistic.
real.
But I'm not
I'm
saying it.
telling you,
No, hear
it's
me out.
real.
No, hear me out. Hear me
No,
out, bro.
I,
No, hear me out.
I have heard you, but I
No,
have
let
to
me.
chime in now
Now let
because
me. Now let me. I haven't proven my point. Let me finish what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is this: they had this one chick with this dude, and they called the dude a Dusty and started attacking her and the dude. And I'm like, why is it that this chick hasn't? Could it be that she accepted her sexual marketplace value? Could it be that she accepted where she was at and she got somebody for who she
yeah,
is? And when
and
she do
female,
that,
and
she
that's what you
still
have to
get attacked.
understand about female nature. That female, she was happy with what she found, but females, they're competing with each other, especially the older ones versus the younger ones. They're always competing with each other. They're not competing
Facts.
for us. They're competing with each other.
You're right.
So
Because most of the shit that
so
females
when a
do
female
is for
decides like, oh,
females.
hey, I'm okay with this guy. He's willing to treat me all right. I might not be able to live that lavish lifestyle, but at least, he doesn't give me headaches. He cares about me. He's willing to, to cooperate with me, and I'm willing to cooperate with him. Those other females, they're like, no, you shouldn't be cooperating with him. You should be making sure he's underneath your thumb.
I mean, I agree with you on that point,
Single
and I'm not
women
saying
keep
I
women
disagree
single.
with everything that Kevin Samuel said. What I'm saying is, women get unfair. Women get judged for every fucking thing they do. Like I said, when they talking about this chick with a dusty, how come she couldn't
Everybody gets
accept it?
judged for what they do. Not just women.
Huh?
Men get judged for what they do too. And they
Bro,
get judged
listen what I'm,
more severely.
bro, listen what I'm saying. I am not against the red pill community.
All right. All right, cool. That's all I needed to hear to say because it
No,
sounded like you were against it.
no. I'm
And
saying I am
you have to
not against
understand
the.
that
But what I'm
you,
saying
you
at the
can't be
same
against
time, but
you
at the
can't be
same,
against people who are just sharing their own, reality. And that's
yeah,
what
I'm not
red pill
against none
is.
of that.
It's
But I'm saying at the
exposing the
same
false
time,
reality of blue pill.
but what I'm saying at the same time, we got to be reasonable. And if we say this is a
Yes,
problem,
yes, I
and we
agree.
see it,
I agree. I
and
agree.
if we
Just
see,
because we're red pill doesn't mean we need to be monsters. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It
and if
doesn't
we
mean
say
that we
that
need to
we
be out
see
here
something,
disrespecting females. You know what I
and if
mean?
we say,
It
and
doesn't
if we
mean none
say,
of that.
and if we say we see something that females are doing wrong, and if a female addresses that and moves accordingly, she should be applauded for that. So a lot of these females who are with dudes and niggas in the manosphere is calling them dusties. Now, she said, fuck it. I'm not gonna get no rich dude, so let me find a regular dude that got good character. Why should we then turn around and bash her for that
Hey,
too?
more females should be doing that.
And that's what I'm
Especially
saying. And that's what I
especially at the rate that our own government is coming out telling these feminists, yeah, in 20, 30 years, there's not going to be enough youth to pay for this, safety net that we have created. Think about that. Think about
I
that
know.
for all the aunts, nieces, grandmas, mothers we all have out there in the world that rely on a lot of this aid that we have accumulated for this nation is going to be gone here in a couple decades because men are pulling away, women are choosing to not have kids,
I
and
mean, but this is the
they
thing,
said
bro.
our government declared at the beginning of this year that the mortality rate in this country is at pandemic levels. Think about that.
I know. And like I'm saying, and the main thing what people don't realize is, which is going to create that, is all these babies that are born out of wedlock. Like 80% of babies in the black community are born out of wedlock. That's what's going to crush it. And I'm not saying just, but that whole mindset that it's okay to have a baby but not get married, that's what's collapsing the American structure.
Actually, I beg to differ on that. The Bible says, "Do not give power unto women that destroys kings." The institution of marriage was, put up and, developed to protect those 18-year-old debt-free, tattoo-less virgins. Okay? So I do not support marriage for any man at all. Under no guise. Unless that girl is a debt-free, tattoo-less virgin. That's what marriage was designed for. Not for no 30-year-old single mother. Marriage was not designed for her.
Wait a minute. Okay, you know what? You said tattooless. I'm tattooless. But anyway, B. Rogers, please, what you gotta say?
Man, I think that I don't totally agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no Bible thumper, but I am spiritual. And my whole thing is this: these babies have already been born, and I'm with you.
Generations of these babies have already been born.
But what I'm saying is, correct the error. These motherfuckers should have married who the fuck they was getting pregnant to, and we are straying away from that. If a motherfucker is good enough to get you pregnant, he should be good enough to marry you. And if that motherfucker ain't good enough to marry you, you shouldn't get pregnant to him. That's what I'm saying. And that mindset is what's collapsing America.
Mindset, I have to remind you, this is America. You cannot dictate the way people act. You can only punish them for the ways they did or did not act.
I mean, shit. You right about that. I mean, shit. We disagree and agree. I mean, shit. I think we agree more than we disagree.
I have the, I'm happy to be able to have these conversations, with my peoples. But at the same time, a lot of my peoples, they don't understand how I've, came to the conclusions that I've come to. But at the same time, when I am forced to leave them alone because they get too emotional that they can't, continue, having the conversation, they come back and then they thank me because I was the only one who was there reminding them God's honest truth.
I mean, I hear you. And like I said, but my whole thing is, where we at as a country, we're not gonna get to no pure holy state. Not us. If we study something, maybe our great grandkids will be able to get to that. But we not. But what I'm saying is,
especially when females are allowed to vote. That's the reality when females are allowed to vote.
And what I'm saying is this: we ain't got to go all the way back to the original nothing. Only thing you got to do is be real with yourself, bro. Why if you were stuck? Wait, hold on. Hear me out, bro. Hear me out.
No, I hear you.
If you been in the streets,
introspection is.
Wait, hold on. Let me finish right quick. Hold on, bro. Let me finish. If you been in the streets, but listen what I'm saying, bro. If you been in the streets and you been doing X, Y, and Z and all kind of crazy shit, you can't ask for no virgin. And the women the same thing. If you been out here fucking around with X, Y, and Z, you got different baby daddies.
I was just about to say that, B. Rise. I was about to ask Killer, do you have tattoos? But I guess it may be different for men, though.
No.
I got tattoos, and I'm saying,
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Killer.
No, I'm saying it's certain differences, but we got to be real with who we are.
I have see, this is what you have to understand about me. God had such a plan for me in my life that at a young age, a white Jehovah Witness who's a raging feminist, all she talks is about feminism. She taught me that Jesus was black. When at the time that I fucking passed my biology class as a sophomore with an A. So I understand humans on the molecular level. And then in my junior year, I had psychology. So I understood what makes people think, and then I figured out how people think. But here's the kicker. My principals tracked me, and put it this way. I had a principal who told me in 7th grade when it started, when I had to call out my history teacher for lying to us, and I got sent to the principal's office. This principal said, we thought we got rid of young men like you 50 years ago. Be careful who you speak to, because others will seek to destroy you.
Hold on real fast. Thank you, Denise Love, for your donation earlier today. Any donation gets a shout out. I just had to say that. Go ahead, Killer.
And, and that made me think, because I'm a thinking person. I am a introvert. I enjoy being by myself. And at the same time, I love being able to be around people. And when I'm around people, crazy things happen. Let me give you an example. Last week, I go to strip clubs, I've been with my lady 11 years this month. She has no problem dropping me money to, spread the wealth, and, I go there, I go to the bar, I sit there by myself, I watch the TV screens, and I enjoy my beer. The next thing I know is I got 15 people surrounding me, giving me a whole bunch of free liquor, and money just flying everywhere at the girls that I adore. That's the movement I am just being. I don't tell them, give this girl that money, give this girl this money, nothing. No. But if I'm, paying attention, because you have to understand, I understand God's word. I am a God-fearing man. So when I take interest in something, Satan has to be right there to combat it.
Don't you think the strip club, and I'm just asking,
No, ask, please.
Don't you think the strip club is a contradiction to the word of God?
No, because what I do in there and the conversations I have with these females, I'm like the Kevin Samuels in those strip clubs, because they're all complaining about what they don't got. And I'm the one sitting there. Well, I have a son and daughter. Why am I going to tell my son to go simp while I'm trying to tell my daughter she needs to get the best man out there?
I'm asking. If you looking at cheeks clap on the stage, it's gonna be a little hard to witness, right?
No, because
that's God's work right in front of you. Look at God.
We're all beings of observation. I'm observing. I'm not back there clapping cheeks.
Observing the beauty of God.
Cheeks are just being clapped in front of me.
Wait, Denise asked, so you're preaching the word, you're preaching the gospel at the strip club?
Yeah.
Bro, what city you in? What city are you in?
Walk the fuck out. Yeah. I've had strippers get up and walk
Thank
out
you,
of
Denise.
that club and said, I need to do better for myself. Yeah. I'm the only one willing to do it.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Have you ever gotten...
No. No. I don't go
Wait,
there to
look,
seek it.
is it a hard thing to do while you doing it?
Have I got offered? Yes. I've got tempted. Yes. They are willing to do it. Yes.
How often do you go to the strip club to minister?
I've been going to the strip club for damn near 15 years. I was going to strip club at age 16. I shouldn't even have been in there. But
wait.
yeah.
Are you throwing ones? Like,
Hey, I reward good behavior.
wait a minute, Killer, I gotta sit up. Wait.
Hey, I reward good behavior.
Wait.
I'm only human. I'm not Jesus.
You don't bring the Bible in there, do you?
No, I'm not that crazy. They'll send my ass straight the fuck out.
Do you anoint them cheeks?
Yes,
I appreciate
absolutely.
good behavior.
I started to ask you at first, but I didn't want to be disrespectful when I said, does your your wife let you? I don't believe a woman lets a man do anything.
She goes with me. She goes with me. Yeah. And the strippers act just like that. Just like that. Just what you just did. That's what they do. Oh my God. What? You guys been together for how long?
Wait a minute. But you bring the first lady.
Hell yeah. And she gets treated the best. She gets treated better than I do.
Come on, Tiffany. Don't act like you ain't heard nothing like that before.
I swear. Listen.
She gets treated better than I do.
This conversation just got good. I had to sit up. I was on my low blood sugar. So wait a minute. I just want to get this straight. Even though I'm bisexual, I just want to get it straight. You mean to tell me, get on back over here because you done made this good.
Hold on. I'm having a sip real quick.
Okay. Are you serious about this word of God thing? Because I'm about to grill you like some dry chicken at
Hey, I'm not a male feminist. I'm not a male feminist. I understand what the game that I'm placed in. You know what I mean? I understand it. But at the same time, I understand that females do need that masculine energy to help them think about their future. Because the lack of femininity ain't going to do it for them.
Wait, I need to go back to when you said you reward good behavior.
Oh, reward good behavior.
I need you to elaborate. Because good behavior, speaking in tongues, baby, is that what you mean?
No.
Please don't strike me down, Lord. Please.
So let me explain. Please. As a man, if I'm gonna give my resources to somebody, they better be doing something that puts a smile on my face. Yes or no? Okay. So when I see something, and it's not all the time, but when I see something that puts a smile on my face, hey, I feel very obligated to reward that good behavior.
But it's a sin.
No, it's not.
We're supposed to be like this as women,
but are
overseas.
But are y'all? Okay. So in the game,
don't you think that's misleading?
I mean, to each their own. Like I said, I'm only human. I'm not Jesus. I do speak strongly about God, but you best believe I speak strongly about God still in that strip club. And the owners don't like it, but at the same time, for the females who are willing to mess with me, and they see how much money they get just for listening to me, just for giving me the time of day to speak, how much money they get, they can't throw me out. Just like Kevin Samuels.
Mia,
You ain't get ready, Kevin. Kevin here
I
to
can
stay.
hear you. I can hear you saying that right now on my phone. How do you sound right now?
Hey yo, hey
You
yo,
know, Kevin here
Tiff.
to stay. He ain't going nowhere.
Hey yo, I'll say this, man. I'm a man. That's why I say I don't call myself nothing because I know I ain't perfect, but I know what's right and I know what makes sense. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
and as men, that's our job
And
to
I
figure out what's right and make the most sense that we can.
and I'm not saying follow me or look at me like I'm no
Hey,
prophet,
hey,
but I don't
thank you,
believe that. See, when a
thank you.
man goes to sleep and he wake up with a hard dick. The reason, yo, real shit. Hey, yo, but check
uh,
this out.
hey,
The
hey,
reason,
that's
the reason,
biological. That's
no, but
biological.
the reason your dick hard when you wake up is because your body is letting you know that work can be done.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
Oh,
Wait,
personally,
hold on.
hold on. Miss
Denise,
Love in
please,
the building.
please chime in.
Hey, give me
wait,
a sec. Give me a
let me
sec,
finish what I
Tiff.
was saying.
Okay.
Let me finish what I was saying right quick.
No problem. I'm
Now,
listening.
but what I was saying is, I don't believe that God is going to create man to wake up every single morning with a hard dick and then looking at a woman is wrong. I personally don't believe that. Now, I'm not saying I'm nobody's prophet and to follow me and no shit like
God
that.
damn! I think you just exposed me for the strip club goer I am. Holy
and,
hell!
and I'll say just
Wow, are
because
you watching me right now?
somebody got a
What's going
weakness,
on here?
because we all got weaknesses, that
Yes.
don't mean that you can't look at the point in what a motherfucker's saying.
Yep. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Rogers. Man, I don't know you. I've never met you,
I'm
but
trying to
I
understand.
appreciate I appreciate
I'm
your insight, brother.
confused.
I really do.
I'm really
Appreciate it, man.
confused.
Miss Love, is there
Oh.
questions I can help answer for you?
No, I've been married 24 years and I am a minister, so
24 years?
I
Hold
don't
on, hold
have
on,
a
hold on,
question. I want
hold on, hold on.
clarity.
Hold on. You said 24
That
years.
is correct.
Oh my!
24 years. Yes,
That,
sir.
I wish, I wish I could come across more females like you. I wish.
I want to
Really.
know what the question is. What she
I
said she
don't
need clarity.
I don't have I don't have a question. I'm listening because I feel like you confusing some of the other folk, because you know, all of this strip club and all of this, you don't wake up and, God this and God that. At the end of the day, we're in the
And at the end of
flesh.
the day,
Hold on.
we're human.
Hold on. Push pause. At the end of the day, we in the flesh.
Yeah,
Therefore,
we're human.
you have to ask yourself, when I do something, whether it's at the strip club, whether it's at home, wherever it is, are you satisfying the flesh or are you satisfying the spirit of God, capital S? Because in the Bible, you have a lowercase s, which means our spirit. And then there's a
Okay,
capital
okay, okay.
S that means
Let me
God's
ask
spirit.
you
Hold
this
on.
question real quick. Hold
Y'all
on,
done
hold on,
talked a lot.
hold tight, hold
No,
tight. No, no, no.
no,
This is
no.
this is
Let me
pivotal.
finish.
This is
Let me
pivotal.
finish.
No, no,
Let
no.
me
Hold tight right
finish.
there. Hold tight
Let
right
Hey,
me
there.
Killer.
finish.
Killer.
Let me
Let her finish
finish.
real fast, Killer.
Yeah, because I'm a VIP mod. So Tiff is my girl. I've been here a long time. What I am saying, hear me, that when we say we're doing something for God, does it benefit our flesh or does it benefit him? So if I had to think of God and I believe in God, I don't say higher power. I don't say anything about the most high, because the scripture tells us in Ephesians that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against wickedness in high places. So I have to be able to identify the God that I'm speaking of, not God of the moon, God of the stars, but Jesus. So that's who I
So,
serve.
who was it that God sent in the pit of lions?
You What does it have to do with the strip club, bro?
Who was it that God sent in the pit of lions?
Why was he in the lion's den? Not pit of lions, it was the lion's den. So why?
No, it was a pit.
But why?
People put them there. It's a pit.
Why though? You're not answering my
Exactly.
question.
Exactly.
Why?
That's what I'm asking you right now. Because
what you're
you brought
saying
up
to me,
principality.
what you're
You brought up
saying,
principality.
yeah, but see, he wasn't
But
worshiping
if
the
you were
devil.
listening
This
to what
wasn't
I was
Hey,
for.
yo,
saying
let
This
me. Hey,
wasn't
can I
for. This
talk? Hey,
wasn't
can I talk?
for. This
you'd
Hey,
wasn't
understand I was
for.
doing his work
See, y'all not
because I'm
answering
the
my
only one
question.
willing
hey, let
to.
me talk. Hey,
Y'all,
bro, hey,
y'all
both of
not
y'all, let me
answering y'all
talk.
question. Y'all not answering the question.
Hold on. Okay, so
Tiffany, I gotta figure out my light, girl, because you got good light. I like your light. Are you on your laptop?
I'm on my brand new MacBook sponsored
See,
by
I
Ayana
probably
in
need to
the
go to
chat.
my computer too, so that I got bright light in here, but I don't know. But anyway, let me listen. We'll
nah,
get back to that.
nah. What I'm saying is, well, from my observation, what the sister is saying is to get straight to the point. How are you doing God's work in the strip club? That's
Thank you,
that's
bro.
the point that she's trying to
Come
get
on.
to.
Come on.
Whether it's a pit,
And I was getting
dungeon,
to it.
Come on.
but I'm trying to,
I'm
get. I
helping
see where
them
the conversation
check their
going.
hypergamy
Let me get my.
before their hypergamy checks them.
Oh, I love his big words. Come on, bro. Come on, talk to
Yeah,
me.
simple words. You can look it up. Hypergamy. It's
No, I don't need to
biological.
look it up. I got master's degree. I'm good. I'm in
Hey,
So
criminal
bro,
you
but
justice.
she's
understand what
I'm
I'm saying
saying
good.
about this?
I
no,
use
but
that in the
she's saying
courtroom. I use
I'm
that in
there
the
talking to
courtroom.
them. How do you
nah, bro.
expect a man to take you serious when you didn't take your youth serious? And that's what men want.
Now say it
Nah,
So
again
bro.
for me. Say it again
how are
for
you
me.
being out here, throwing yourself around is supposed to be humility, but at the same time, you're unhappy about being here.
So you're saying like the women that's at the strip club, they're unhappy?
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I
yeah.
mean, the topic of what you're saying is
They're hypergamy.
oftentimes, yeah,
They messed around with too
oftentimes.
many men that didn't give a fuck about them, that lied to them, manipulated them,
Mm-hmm. Now,
and
could there
all
be a
for the value of a dollar.
possibility? Let me ask
All
you
for the
this.
value of a dollar.
Is your mind open to the fact that some of the women maybe they were sexually abused and they became
Hey, and you know
promiscuous?
what? And if we didn't have feminism, there would be less of that.
You think?
Yes.
What?
Now let me help me
Wait,
understand it real quick.
hold on. Let
Yes.
me talk. Let me
Help me
talk. Hold on.
understand. Oh, okay. He
Wait,
said let him talk.
can I say? Hold up. I need you to give me a clear sentence, bro. What did you just say?
Now he
Right.
Don't
why
nobody
he's got
say
his
nothing.
light dark,
Don't
Tiff?
nobody
I'm
say
trying to
nothing.
get myself together here.
In a
Clear
clear
sentence of
sentence,
what?
what
I
did you
just
just?
said
It
what
would
I
be
just
less of
said.
what?
Oh, I
It would be
am
If
less.
dark. Hold
feminism
on.
did not exist, there would be more men in control of their environment, not leaving these
Ooh,
females
my
who
hair.
are
No, my
single
hair is a mess.
mothers
Hold on.
to put their kids with strangers
Okay, I
or
see the
people
light.
that can't be trusted, but they don't know
Walking
they
the
can
light.
be trusted. That leaves these females getting sexually abused
Okay,
because
let's
those
push
mothers
pause.
have
Hold on. Hold on
prevent.
for a second. Hold on for a moment. One
Wait,
question. Hold on
you
for me.
asked me to speak. I'm giving you my answer. You either want to hear
Oh,
it or you don't.
you. So I'm sorry. You gave. I thought you was done when you said that when they're that leads them to get sexually abused. I thought you was finished. Go ahead.
I'm not finished
Oh, go
because
ahead.
this is real.
Mm-hmm.
I've dealt with it myself.
Remember to be respectful at all times, Killer. This is a VIP mod, all right?
That is correct.
Hey, I understand, but I was I was asked, and I'm stating, and I'm being interrupted.
Yeah, go ahead.
Respect
Go
is
Well,
what
ahead.
you know
respect
what?
is due.
Let me say this. Hold on. Let me say this because we're on this. So I've been on this before. You're not being interrupted. It could be me because I'm walking around. So I'm hearing you, but then I also hear it's a lot of chop up. So what you have to do is give patience because nobody's trying to interrupt you. So I really want to hear what you have to say, but you were chopping up. So that's why I was talking to Tiff off topic so that I could see if I could hear her. So you can go back to talking.
So, as I was saying,
Mm-hmm.
as these single mothers have to
Mm-hmm.
be forced to be provider, disciplinarian, and
Mm-hmm.
nurturer,
Mm-hmm.
they don't have the time to be everywhere. If they, you know, on the vice versa, if they had a
Mm-hmm.
man of, the man that they decided to birth those children from in their
Mm-hmm.
lives to be out there, fending for them
Mm-hmm.
instead of them being forced to do it because they have to,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and so
And that's the reason you
it's
ministering in the
very
strip club.
unfortunate that so many females don't understand
Mm-hmm.
that's what they cause
Mm-hmm.
because of this sexual liberation.
Mm-hmm.
And until females demand the welfare state, divorce court, family court abolished, it's only going to get worse.
Now, let me ask you a question real quick. Can you repeat that for me about the women being molested? Say that one more time for me.
How can we hear it the first time or second time I said it?
Okay. So let me just say this to you real quick. Let me tell you my story, because what you're saying may work for some, but it doesn't work for me. So I was at the age of 4. So I have a book coming out. So you can't tell me anything about, because there was nothing going on at an age 4 that would have been anything about woman or liberation. So what
It's
happened
not
to me,
about
push
you. It's
pause.
about
It is about,
the
it is
person
about, hey,
who did it to you was.
hey, that's in my book, and that's going to help other people. I'm open. I'm beyond that because I'm 47.
Hey,
And as
slow
I said,
down,
I've been
slow down,
married
slow down, slow
24
down, slow down, slow
years.
down. No reason to bring emotion to it because I don't know.
No, but you're
I don't
not
know.
listening.
So
Didn't
slow
you just
down.
say,
There's no reason to bring
no,
emotion to it.
didn't you just say that I was interrupting you? So it appears that every time I try to respond, you want to interrupt. So I'm not going to have a conversation with someone that demands me to be quiet while they speak, and then you don't want to listen, because it's a two-way thing. So you either going to be at peace, because if you say you represent God in the strip club, then represent him on this line right now and be at peace, because God is
Yeah.
about
Hey,
peace. So
and
let's
I'm going
get
to.
okay, then calm down
I'm
and
calm.
be okay, then be quiet at the moment. Don't interrupt
Hey,
me. Don't interrupt.
I didn't say don't interrupt me.
Yes, you
I
did.
didn't say be quiet.
You know what, Tiffany?
None of that.
Hey, can I speak?
None of that.
He's under the
Hey,
influence.
hey, can I speak?
He said under the
He
influence.
is under the
Hey,
influence, child. I hear the slur, honey.
hey, can
Girl,
I?
bye.
Hey, no,
You,
don't go nowhere, Denise.
I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. B.
Hey, hey,
Hey, if I was under the influence, wouldn't I be swaying?
hey,
Wouldn't I be
bro.
Not
swaying if I was
necessarily.
under the influence?
Your
Hey, bro,
voice
let me
sway.
talk. Hey, sis, all due respect, I heard y'all out. Now,
Y'all really
I
didn't
got
hear me
something to
out.
say.
I didn't even get to give my testimony, but that's
I
okay.
know, I
Hey,
know,
Go
hey,
and
on, B. Go
the
on, B.
basis of your testimony is you were abused at 4 years old.
bro, let
No,
me
I went.
talk.
No, it wasn't just one time,
Hey,
sir. It
can
was
I talk?
multiple, and
I
I
Hey,
said the
was raped.
basis. I didn't say
I
it
And
was
I
let,
one
was
time or
raped.
anything. I said
hey,
basis.
And I was
can
raped
you respect the
at
panel?
14.
I am a co-host. I just ain't been talking to Tiff in a long time.
Come
Can
on,
you
B.
respect the panel?
Come
Number
on,
one,
B.
you're not gonna come in here and run my sister shit.
Come
I've
on,
been
B.
saying that you've been talking more. Now,
Hey,
Tiff,
you can tell me whatever. It don't matter. It doesn't matter to me, dog. I don't know why you trying to get all your emotions about something, dog. Like you
I'm
need to
not
get
getting in my
you need
emotions.
to
You
get
the
all
one
that
that won't quit
sensitivity, dog.
talking.
Start
You the
talking
one that
about
won't quit
objectivity.
talking.
Like you ain't like you talking to
Okay,
subjectivity.
let's let you
Like,
talk. Let's let you talk. Keep
you're
going.
losing me now.
Yeah, B. Just let him get it out loud. He got something to say. He trying to get it out. Go on, bro. Come on. Talk. You got the floor, killer.
No, I'm waiting to hear what you have to say. I mean, you just keep going after me, and I just
Okay.
been sitting here
Now,
waiting to
now
hear what you have
before
to
I
say.
Really.
go,
Don't
now
play
before I
victim.
go, now
Don't
before
go
I
nowhere,
go,
B.
You said
Rogers.
you were abused at 4 years old. So
No,
bro,
no, what I said.
I,
No,
I'm waiting
listen,
to hear more
listen.
about it.
Okay, yeah, because it's not a sad song. Because I have a book with a real publisher, with real publicists and real marketing coming out. It's not a sad song, but I do take you on a journey from my life of being sexually abused as a young child. But then I also take you when I got raped. But I also bring you back to someone that was close, and I mean all the way close, who got into alcoholism. And because of his sins and the things that he did, I learned that he was a pedophile. And as much as that was hard to understand without telling my whole book, I bring all of that out. So what you're saying to me, I definitely understand. I don't come at women who are who work at the strip club. Some people would. That's not my testimony, because sometimes single women do what they have to do to take care of their children. That's what they say. So then I have to be there to be support. I don't have to judge them, and I'm not going to be in the strip club. That may be your testimony, but for my husband and I, that's not what we do. Okay, I don't have to do that. I've been married and successfully married for 24 years for a reason. And we have a daughter who's also a gospel singer, also on a scholarship in college, and trust and believe she carries herself like a lady and she's not dressing provocative or doing
Hey,
anything. Okay. So at
thank
the
you
end of the
for
hold on,
allowing
I'm
her to
giving you
become
a
a lady.
testimony. I'm giving
Thank
you
you
my
for allowing her to become a
testimony.
lady.
I'm giving you my testimony to say that there are different people raised different ways. I was raised in the church, but my parents didn't live like they should have been in the church. At the same time, I had to have my own personal relationship with God so that He can lead me to where He wanted me to go. But I never judge people. I don't care if you cuss. I don't like all that
Yeah,
cussing all
you
the
do.
time. I
Don't
don't
say you
like all
don't.
that cussing
You
out.
do.
Yeah, you're right. I don't
Just
like
be
all that
real.
cussing
Keep
all
it
the
real
time.
with me,
You're right.
bro.
Yeah. I don't like that
I'm gonna
cussing
call
all the
you out on
time.
it.
Yeah. You right on it.
Just as you're
Yeah.
trying to do to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, no,
Yeah.
no,
But
no,
but
no,
at the
no,
same
no.
time,
So for real,
hold
Denise,
on,
she
one
don't
second, hold on,
cuss.
one second,
She
one
No,
second.
don't
I
cuss.
don't curse. No, I
Hey,
don't.
bro, let me talk. Hey, let
Hold
me
on one
talk.
second. I didn't say
I
she cursed.
used to,
You
but
I
I
said
don't
already
now.
talked and she talked. I didn't get a turn.
Come
Now I'm
on,
trying to
B.
be cool.
Come
I'm
on,
finna get
B.
ignorant in the motherfucker. Can I speak now? Can I speak? Is it okay for me to motherfucking speak?
Go
God
ahead, B.
damn.
Go ahead, B.
Like I was saying, what I was telling you with talking with you earlier, the thing that I disagree with about the red pill community is because you have these dudes like what you just saw, and he basically trying to recreate a Kevin Samuels moment, and there's no point or reason. We just having the conversation. And the sister wants to know how you doing God's work when you going into the strip club, and we done got all off the route and got this because you got these motherfuckers who want to be Kevin Samuels. You see what I'm saying?
I
Mm.
already asked. Who is
These
it that was
motherfuckers who
sitting
looking
to
at
the
this shit
lion's
like
den?
TV. So when they talk to a female,
So you can't
you
even
already
answer that.
know
You're
we
still
create.
continuing on, and I asked,
I didn't cut
who
you
was it
off,
that they
homie.
sent
I
you to
didn't
the
cut you
lion's
off
den
and you talked for a
for
good three
standing up for
minutes.
God?
I
Ooh,
didn't
it's a
cut you
good
off and
lie
you talked
That's
tonight.
for a
my
good three
reality.
Come on,
minutes.
Tiffany
I
lie.
stand up for
We
God
talking about
even in the
Bible.
I
lions.
didn't cut you off
Yeah,
Dude said
let
he go
B.
to the
and you
strip
talked
club.
for a good 3 minutes.
He
Hey,
said
Now
that's
Killer.
where
this
he
is
preached the word
emotional.
at.
Let
Now
He said
this
he
is
let
go
an
to
B
he
emotional
finish.
take his
man.
Let B
Bible,
finish.
him and
Let
his
B
wife to the
finish,
strip
and then
club.
you can answer that because I really
And
do
he
want to know
said
that
that
question.
women to get molested is because of the
Now look at
feminism
this.
movement.
Now this is an emotional man. We all sat here and watched. When everybody was talking, did I not sit down patiently, quietly, and let everybody say what they wanted to, right?
Hey, I've been muting
I'm
myself,
still motherfucking talking. I'm still motherfucking talking.
and I muted myself.
When everybody was motherfucking talking, I sat in my
And
motherfucking
I
spot
muted myself.
and I didn't say a motherfucking thing. And this shit is motherfucking recording. Am I right, Tiff?
You right.
And when
And
this
I muted
and
myself.
you still motherfucking talking like an emotional man. And this is what
There's
I'm
nothing
talking about.
emotional because
With
I'm
the
not saying
red pill
things over and over
community,
and
they
over
harbor
like
these
you.
emotional men.
Sorry, try again.
These emotional men. And real talk,
You
we
know,
can let
for
her
the ones
talk
who
to
will
him
listen,
as long as
right
he
now what
wants
you're
to.
seeing
And
is
he
that
gonna
I'm
pick
not
at
going to
her
bow
and try
down
to
to the
start some
ignorance
Kevin
that
Samuel
he
shit.
wants to put down.
Watch.
And I'm going to
Continue.
say,
Keep talking.
this is why
Keep
Willie
talking.
Lynn's letter is
Because the
still relevant
question,
today, and
the
why
initial
we are
question
people aren't going
still
to get
hasn't
nowhere
been
because
asked.
people like this
Answer.
guy right here
The
who
sister
just want to
said,
say whatever
how
they
are you
feel, how
doing
they feel,
God's
the way they
work in the
feel,
strip
and
club?
da, 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 da. You know, I'm only going to be quiet so long.
The
But you know what?
sister
I
asked,
understand you can't control the way I
how
act,
are you doing
but
God's
I
work
have
in the strip club?
muted myself. Just like I will do right now.
I'm not laughing at you all. I'm just thinking this is
We wanna
funny.
we wanna know how you doing guys work in the strip club.
How I do, guys, I already told you.
No,
I
you
warned
didn't. You
them
put
about the
together word soup.
and how the hypergamy goes unchecked. And
What's the definition of hypergamy? What's the definition of hypergamy?
the definition of hypergamy is to the act of marrying a class superior to yourself. Do you need to
What
look it
does
up
the
yourself?
strip club got to
Because I
do with
already told you what
hypergamy?
it is. Do you need to look it up yourself?
You the
Simple as
one
that.
saying it. She
Simple
asked
as
the
that.
question
You
and you
look
said
it up, yes
hypergamy.
or no.
Bro, she said,
Yes or
bro,
no.
she said, how are you doing God's work in the strip club? And you said hypergamy.
Warning them, you better check your hypergamy before it checkmates you.
Okay, so Killer, let me ask you this. So how many souls come to Jesus when you're in the strip club? How
No,
many?
the question should be how many people come.
No, he said he go
Hey,
work for Jesus.
like I
So
said,
the
when
purpose
I'm
is
there doing
salvation.
my,
So how many get saved?
being myself, being the females that give me the time of day,
Mm-hmm.
they get paid the most
They
because
get
Satan
paid.
needs
They get
them to get
paid.
far
They get
away from
paid.
me as possible.
Did you just say paid? So you work for Satan, then
Yeah.
you
That's
work.
Why is that
Oh,
funny to
your
you?
Lord.
That's just eat that
Oh,
nigga
your
Why is that
Lord
paying
is.
funny to
time.
you?
He
It should
paying
be
time.
Oh,
Quit
alarming to
playing.
you.
okay. I
That
It should
nigga
be
get it.
paying
alarming.
I got it,
Alarming.
y'all.
You asked
He
Okay.
me, I
paying
told you,
time.
you want to laugh at it? That's on you. It ain't on me. I'm the one there doing it, not
What
Paying
you.
them.
strip
You
club
over
you
here
Y'all
go
trying to
paying
to?
poke
them.
fun at somebody wanting to stick his neck out for the better of humanity.
What
Think
strip
about it.
club you go to?
So it's satisfying your
I go to
flesh because you
plenty.
paying.
I go to
Name
Well, let me
one.
plenty.
ask you. Let me ask you this. Let me
No, I don't
hold on.
pay.
Hold
No,
on.
I don't pay.
Don't get
A
okay,
whole
Killer.
bunch of simps
Right,
pay.
but Killer. Let me ask
Hey,
you this real quick,
whole bunch.
Killer. Calm down. Let
I'm
me ask you this
listening.
question: do you tithe, or do you tell the girls how to tithe they 10% when you
Nigga.
give that to them at the strip club? I'm just asking because I
Hey,
mean, do
I
you
tell the
pass an
girls,
offering
hey,
plate around
if I don't
for them
like
to
him,
give
I say,
back?
hey, there's a girl, hey,
Just
there's a
saying.
guy
I'm
over
just
there that
asking.
he looks alone. He looks like he got a lot of money. Go get him.
Okay,
How
okay.
about that? How
They
about
they
that?
they said that you alone go get him.
Hey, I go there by myself. I roll stack. I have no problem
Mm-hmm.
being an individual.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Okay.
Jesus was. Jesus
So
was individual, wasn't
So
he? Or
then,
was he not?
but see, here's the thing though. Jesus was without sin, and he didn't need to go in
No,
a strip
no, he
club.
wasn't. No, he wasn't. He blinded
Oh,
a man.
show
He
it to
killed
me.
a man. He pushed a man off a
I'm
roof.
sorry. He killed
Wait,
who?
He
Jesus
pushed the
didn't kill
nigga off the
nobody.
roof.
He pushed the nigga off the roof
Oh my
Jesus is
gosh.
without
and then
sin. You
brought him
know that,
back to
right?
life. And then brought him back to life. Yeah.
Bro,
Now,
See,
bro,
you
now,
hold
didn't
up.
do enough homework.
Hold
I
the
done
fuck
my
up.
bro.
homework.
Now let's
Did
see.
you just say
Moses,
Jesus pushed
he
the nigga
did.
off
Like
the
in the
He
roof?
Bible,
did.
how it
He
talks about
did.
Did
how
He
he
you
did.
turned
He
just
all those
did.
say,
men
He
blind.
did.
You don't think he could have killed a man? Think
Let me
bro,
about
put
it.
did
my
you just say
sunglasses on
Jesus
like
pushed
him.
the nigga off the roof?
Nah, nah. He pushed a
What
man off the
scripture?
fucking roof.
I
Oh
need that
Lord.
scripture right
Give me
now
that
Yeah,
because
scripture.
yeah. See, I do my homework,
Find it.
and this is
Find
where
it. Come
the
on,
ignorance is
quickly.
showing
You
through.
teaching somebody something.
Did they
Go to,
have
come on.
Ruth back then?
Yes, they
Yeah,
did,
they have
Tiffany.
roots back
The
then. I
dude
hope
fell
they
in.
did.
Listen, the
You
dude, they
got a
wanted
towel
the
on your head,
dude,
don't you?
they wanted the
Don't you,
dude
Huh?
to get
Mister?
healed,
You
Tiff.
got a
They
towel on
wanted
your
the
head,
dude
don't
to get
you,
healed.
A
Mister?
towel?
You got a
They
towel
want
on your head, right?
they
I
bro,
wanted the
don't have
dude to
no
get
towel on
healed,
my
Tiff.
head. This is
Is that a sweater?
yeah,
Well, you got cloth on your head, so I
and a
think they would have
bandana.
to.
Yeah.
I
He
think
didn't
they would
know
have to.
he didn't know what you was, Tiffany.
Oh wait, look. Yvonne says she late. So what we're talking about is young man on
nothing.
the channel by the
Absolutely
name of
nothing.
Killer
Now,
Haze.
right now, we're talking about Killer Hayes being in the strip club, talking about preaching God. That's what we're talking about. How that can't be,
Yeah.
but I do it because somebody's got to. Somebody's got to be able to reach out to these women
In the
and
name
let
of
them know
Jesus.
God gives a fuck about them.
In his holy
In
Somebody's
his
got.
holy name, B.
name.
Somebody's got to.
Lord have mercy.
Do you
So
ever take any of these women home?
No,
Yes.
no,
you
no,
don't?
nope,
Because I
nope,
was gonna say the marriage bed should not be defiled.
nope.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
What's up, Jalen? Anybody want to
Yeah,
my
join
because
the
I
lady's
don't
channel?
been
share my
taking care
bed
of me
now. I
for
don't share
11
my bed
years.
now.
My lady's been taking care of me for 11 years. She's been
So
alive for
what's the
15.
point of going to the strip club?
He's doing God's work.
Hey,
He's
hey,
that's what he
But
does.
see,
as
but
you
see, here's
females
the
get
thing
older,
though.
your bodies change, don't they?
Okay, but do you believe in God,
Am I
Killer?
wrong?
Killer,
Hold
do
on,
you believe
hold
in
on. Am
God?
I wrong?
Bodies
I'm
do
not wrong.
change. But Killer, do you believe in God is what I was asking.
Yes, I believe in
So
God.
then if you believe in God, hear me for a second. I'm trying to understand because
All right, I'm gonna mute myself.
If you believe in God, then your mission should be that certain every time you and your wife go, that some of those women say, I want to come off the pole and serve the Lord with y'all. And then but I'm not gonna come back to the club because he done delivered me from the pole. Because like for myself, hold on. See,
hold
I
on,
used
hold
to
on. I
fight
have
and
to
cuss
stop you
folk,
there
but then when I got
because
the Holy
the way
Ghost,
you
that
think
had to
is
change.
not the way those females think. All right, and that's not the way my females
No,
think.
but you've been sent by God, so the authority
It
and
doesn't
power
matter.
that God
It
gives
doesn't matter.
you should
You
be able
can't
to
control
bring them
people.
out of that.
You can't control
How long
people.
you gonna witness and they not gonna follow, bro? That's what I'm asking.
Exactly. That's a sacrifice. That's the spiritual battle we're in.
We are in
Thank
a
you.
spiritual battle. We're in
I
warfare.
appreciate you for bringing that up. I really
We
do.
are in spiritual warfare. Absolutely.
I thank you for bringing it up because
but
that's
I'm
a
just
very
trying to
important point to
understand
bring
because
up.
see, here's the
And
thing.
I
If
thank you.
you told me you believe what I believe. So what I'm saying is though, at the end of the day, Christ did die for us all, but he did tell us to go and preach and he told us to teach. But the purpose
Thank
is
you.
to bring
And that's what I
people and
do.
compel them to
That's
come
what I
to
do.
us,
The
to come
strip
to
club.
him,
That's
not
what I
us,
do.
but to him. So
For
they
the
should
ones
be
willing to listen,
converted. They
I
should
will
be
teach them
converted, right?
to check their hypergamy before their
Are
hypergamy
they getting
checkmates them.
converted? Are they
What?
getting converted?
You finna trigger
Hey,
B. Rogers.
I've
What
already
does
told you.
hypergamy have to do?
I've had strippers straight get up and walk out the club and say, I need to do better for myself.
Yeah,
What
that's
else do you
that's
need
victory
to say?
praise, King Mike.
Hey man, listen, bro. Listen. God damn. Tiffany, you remember when I said
Try to be respectful with the Lord's name, B. Rogers.
But B
I'm
is
saying,
funny. B is funny though. I
remember
love
when
it.
I said a motherfucker just trying to be Kevin Samuels? Before he got on the
No, I'm
phone,
not a male feminist.
see,
I'm
listen
not
what I'm
Kevin
saying,
Samuels.
but you were feminine. I'm talking and you can't
No.
keep cutting me off. We
I'm
let
not a
you
male
talk for
feminist.
3
I
goddamn
am not
minutes, 4
Kevin
minutes,
Samuels.
5 minutes, and you keep cutting people off. It's time periods where I'm not saying nothing. And this is the proof. But
But
when
when you come
somebody
back,
starts saying something to make you get in your emotions,
emotional
you start to
response
feel like
instead
you
of
got to
an
cut them off
objective
like a
response,
motherfucking
as I
bitch.
have been doing consistently this
That's
whole
what
time.
I'm talking about. Feminine men. We can't even talk about the point because you in your emotions. We can't even
No,
talk
brother, you
about the
got me
point.
confused with you. I'm not in my emotions. You're in your emotions.
Bro,
I'm
I really think you just
objectively
saying
speaking.
words.
You're subjectively
Blood
speaking.
just saying words. He just
Hey,
check
Miss
how
Tiff,
prayer to be landed on us.
can you hear me
We
for a
didn't
moment?
land on
I
it.
have to take like a
Literally just
10-minute
saying
intermission.
words.
I have to
And
take
this is
a
what I'm
10-minute
talking about.
intermission.
Niggas watch Kevin
Uh,
Samuels and can't
I'll post
comprehend it.
back in the YouTube
So
when
they
I'm
think
back.
they Kevin Samuels and they go out and this man is having a
I'm
whole
sorry, but I
debate
have to leave
Now,
with
you
a
guys
nice
King.
lady that's a church
Now,
going
now,
woman.
B,
He having a whole debate with a
I
church
know.
going woman,
And now,
a
so
nice
Killer,
church going
you keep
woman.
I'm
using that
willing to
word,
speak,
right, bro? So that
but
means to
I
be
can't hear
extreme. That's
anything.
doing
But
something
I have to,
extreme. So that's
take
what
a
you're doing,
10-minute
right?
intermission.
Aren't you
So
really the one
if we
doing the
could hold
hyper?
what
Aren't you
needs to be
doing what?
said
Aren't you
for
doing
10
what you?
minutes, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Hello?
Okay.
10
You'll be
minutes.
back in
I'll
10
be back.
minutes.
I'll be back to defend my position.
You
Okay.
will.
Thank you.
All right.
I think my battery died. Tiffany, do I have to have earphones to talk?
Uh-uh.
I don't. Who is
Listen,
King? Who is this
I'm
King
trying to
person?
figure out
I
if his
love B because
intentions.
he's
This was
hilarious.
Charlie said in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Is your intentions pure when you walk in that strip club to minister?
That's right. That's what I was trying to get him to do. That's what B was trying to help me to get him to answer. He couldn't answer no questions.
No, let me tell you what it is.
What is it?
This and like I agree with a lot of shit that Kevin Samuels say, but this is why I say I've always said I don't 100% just ride with it because what this nigga just did was try to create a Kevin Samuels show. Do you realize that?
Yep, I was thinking it.
So everything you said, no matter what you said it, how you said it, or what the subject was about, his plan was to cross-examine you and have some kind of debate, and he come off like a baby godfather. That was the fucking point. That was the point.
I felt it, bro, because I felt like I was sitting up there at the witness stand like I had killed OJ or something. I didn't know. I didn't know what was going on at the moment. Because I don't take things real serious, B. That's what I'm saying.
When they first started talking,
yeah,
I could see where the conversation was going, but it got caught up in the it kept going down the road of bullshit. It kept, you know how they
He
keep
got it, made him leave the panel.
He'll be back.
say. It's on say, go back and look at it when it's over. Look at the live.
That's right.
You gonna see like the motherfucker just tried to create a Kevin Samuel moment with this woman for nothing.
He did. He didn't even give me. He ain't even been married longer than me. He didn't even give me props for 24 years.
And he didn't hear her.
Actually, he did say he wanted to. Wait a minute. He did say we need more women like you for that.
He did.
But what I'm saying is look at the interaction. And he say he a man of God. This woman say she been married 24 years to one man. She ain't got a bunch of baby daddies, and you ain't got no more respect for it than that.
And then
why
you know
is that?
what? He called me
Because
a
you
lie
watching
and said
Kevin Samuels.
He called me a lie and said I cuss. I have not cursed y'all since I got saved. I ain't lying.
Hey,
I ain't lying.
I didn't say. I
who is King? Now who is King, Mike? He said he heard from me. Who is that?
At all.
Who is King Mike?
If you're paying attention to comments, you're paying attention to comments.
Yeah,
but I did not say that.
No, I'm not paying attention to
comments.
Killer, you coming back on?
I did praise you for.
Have you heard the song Hush?
Sticking with somebody for 12 years.
Don't
try to shoot you down about nothing. No, you are outright lying, and I'm calling you just like Kevin Samuels will call out females. I will call you.
What I tell you? What I tell you?
No. You be mad about it. You be mad
what
about
I tell you?
was coming out of both y'all mouths right now as I was listening, as I was taking a piss.
You gonna bring a curse?
No. You are out of your mind right now. Trying to talk to me crazy.
You got 15 more seconds.
Because I said thank you. I said I wish, I hope more women would to be in a relationship like you.
And you better bow down.
And you're gonna sit here and blaspheme me?
Yeah.
That's
why I don't name. Jesus Christ is his name.
Hey, forget
Therefore,
Jesus.
If I have
forget
Jesus
all that when
Christ
you're a
in
feminist.
Me,
forget all that. Forget all that. Forget all that. Even Jesus tells
made my husband
you
rise
not
now.
have power over men, and you can't accept it, and that's why you won't shut up.
Wait, hold on.
You a demon.
She's a
demon.
VIP mind killer.
He is a demon.
I'm God.
You are a demon. You are from
and you won't
Lucifer
accept it because you
himself.
think
Hold
you're
on,
better
killer.
than God.
You are from
That's your
Lucifer
problem, not mine.
yourself.
No,
and
you.
Satan,
you
the Lord rebuke you.
I'm gonna mute
Killer,
myself.
I guarantee you by the end of this week, you're gonna regret talking to a woman of God the way you just did. Now, you think I'm playing with you? I'm being honest and real with you right now. By the end of this week, you will regret speaking to me like that because God himself is gonna come show you who I really am in the spirit. So
God
watch your
is right here
tongue.
in your
Watch
face,
your tongue.
telling you you
I
messed
warned
up by
you already,
talking
and
to a
I'm done
man the
talking
way
to you.
you're
Now,
Where's your husband?
Tiff,
Where's your husband?
Killer?
Where's your husband? Because your husband would tell you to shut up right now.
No, he wouldn't.
Wait.
Yeah, he would.
What? What are you talking about, bro?
We government over here. I got your address. Keep running your mouth. Keep running your mouth.
I ain't worried about the government.
I
ain't worried about the government. The government's worried about me.
Hey, do I gotta raise my voice again?
God, not you.
Don't
and
raise
you showed it.
Let me talk.
No, I'm trying to speak to King Mike. He was trying to speak to me.
Yeah, he was saying that he remember you from back in the day in Team Tip.
That's what I was trying to say. I wasn't reading comments. I was trying to be polite and say hello to the gentleman that was saying hello to me. And my spouse just said, he don't talk to me like that. And you won't talk to me like that. Yes. He's front line.
Hey, you know what?
He's front line asleep.
He's a simp.
I have already
trust me,
Killer. I hear the Holy Ghost talking to me. Don't make me go in tongues because I got it for real. I got the real Holy Ghost. And I'm telling you what God just said. You cannot continue what you're doing because he's going to come to you and he's going to deal with you talking to a woman of God or any woman being disrespectful.
Hey, you're not a woman of God if you think you're going to talk
see what happens to you at the strip club the next time.
That's what you don't understand.
Keep running your mouth.
Because you have
I have already warned you, Tiffany.
You have no accountability.
We're going to go back and look and see. We're going to go back and I'm going to tell you what state he's in and what his address is. So you can go look and see what happened to the newspaper.
Exactly.
Okay, because I got your address.
And I don't even like that guy.
I got your address, bro. You don't even know
I don't
who
care
you're
what address you got.
I know who
I don't
you
care.
are. Shall I call your
full
name out, your mama name, your daddy name? Shall I do that?
I don't care.
Shall I tell them what your car you drive? Shall I do that? I have all information on you just right now that just came down from high up.
But I'm here to tell you that you can't say nothing without men like me.
I think he want to get arrested. Understand that. He don't know who I work for.
Wait a minute.
I
Wait a
think he
minute.
want to
Who
get
said
arrested.
that? King Mike.
I may even put a child trafficking charge on him real quick.
King Mike.
Yo.
Real quick. He better
Hey,
shut
yo.
it up. Because I
Hey,
will
yo,
go ahead
so
and release the address, the phone
Hey,
number, your driver's
dox
license
me.
number. Shut it up.
Dox
Yeah,
me.
please
It don't
don't.
matter.
Please don't.
It
Please
don't
don't.
Shut it
matter.
up.
It
Denise.
don't matter to
The
me.
authority
It
and
don't
power
matter
to
to
do
me.
so. Because he
So
don't know who
Denise,
he
You
talking to.
just
shut up.
showing the world right now
Done.
hey, yo,
Done.
how
god
easily
damn,
the
bro.
Cops
devil
on the
can
God
way.
damn.
I'm
infiltrate.
done. Cops on
God
the
That's all
way.
you
damn.
do. That's
Cops
all
on
you
the
do.
way.
Nothing
King,
else.
King.
Can
You
you
in
I
the
mean,
strip club right now, bro. You ain't at home.
Killer Hayes. Do you believe that women? Because you sound a little misogynistic.
I sound misogynistic on what grounds?
Because you said her husband would tell her to shut up.
words?
Yeah. If his husband was a real man, a real alpha, he would be. You have no grounds telling this man how he can project himself in the strip club.
Did
What?
nobody, first of all, nobody said,
Yes.
first of all, we're not talking to you about the projecting
Yo,
yourself
I'm
in the
gonna leave
strip
hold
myself
up.
club.
Man. This shit
What
just
what
dumb
you're
at this
doing
point.
is being
Hold up. Wait a
disrespectful.
minute. Let me talk.
Period.
Hold up. God damn.
Hey, Tiff,
God damn.
I'm gonna
So,
put my phone down 10 minutes.
hey,
I'm gonna
yo,
put my
god
phone
damn,
down 10
bro.
minutes,
God damn.
and
Let me
I'm gonna
talk.
grab a smoke
Have I
so these
not been
people can get
quiet?
out what they
Have
need
you
to
not
say
noticed me
because
not talking?
nothing
You
they
still
have to
here trying to
say
talk over a
has any
man,
grounds
being
about what I'm
emotional
saying.
like a bitch? Tiffany, cut this nigga off. Cut this nigga off,
Stop
bro.
it. He gotta
He said
go.
he
Time
gonna
to
mute
go.
himself while
Time to
y'all
go.
talk.
Because even the chat don't want to hear him anymore. Time to
Oh,
go.
y'all
You're
want me to take him off?
useless. Yes,
So,
the chat
so
said goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye. And you getting blocked, bro. Bye.
All right. He's taking a break right now.
Girl,
Y'all got me so confused. Y'all got me talking like Young Mellow. I said, y'all want me to cake him off?
I love the co-host though, Tiff. I like him.
That's B Rod.
I
It's
like
been a
him.
minute.
Tiffany,
Talk
bro,
to us, co-host.
you remember them episode of Boondocks where they had a smart nigga in jail who just be saying words and he don't know what the fuck it mean?
Can we listen? I'm gonna
That's
put
what
him
my
back on
husband
here.
said. He said he
I'm
don't even
gonna
know
put
what
him back
it
on here,
means.
but he said that he's gonna mute for a while and let y'all get y'all
He in
side
the
out.
strip club. He can't mute.
Huh?
He in the strip club. What
Hold
he
on. No, listen what I'm saying. Tiffany.
Hmm?
We still ain't got to how is he doing God's work in the strip club?
That's why I want him to answer.
Now, but listen what I'm saying. I told you what it was gonna be. A nigga's trying to create a Kevin Samuels moment. What does Kevin Samuels do? Argue with females. I said that when I started talking. I said, now watch this be a fake. And no matter what she said, this nigga just saying words. Nigga just dry ass saying
Like
words.
you still talk about when she asked a question, he said hypergamy.
Bro, he kept doing it. The nigga said something else. I say, man,
And we know
goddamn,
what
he
the
just
definition is, Tiff.
I think he
this
may
nigga
be a
just
He's
little
being
high.
extreme himself, Tiff.
no, that's what I'm talking about. These niggas that watch Kevin Samuels and don't understand what he's saying and just go out just argue with a
Yes,
motherfucker with
Lord.
no goddamn reason or point, making
Ain't
niggas
even
look
married.
dumb as shit.
He's not even legally married.
And
Whoo!
I was
Don't
trying
search
to.
for my name because that ain't my real name, but I got his real name. I ain't gonna call it out, Tip, but you should. You if people don't know who I am and what I work for, but he got something coming to him in the next 7 days. That's not a word curse. That's not a curse from nothing else. That's God saying, "Watch your tongue when you're talking to a woman of God." Period. You got to be careful with that. He said, "Touch not my anointed.
Yeah.
Do my prophet no harm." He meant that.
And, and here
We better ask some folks since he know the Bible. Let's just talk about what happened to many of them that got to talking and being disrespectful.
this my thing, Tiff. Like I say, I don't live in the motherfucking computer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So all I have to go off of what we talking about and the subject at hand. And this woman ain't did shit to me. I have no reason. Like it ain't like we can be like, yeah, she was being a bitch when he said this, or yeah, he asked her a question and she like none of that happened. We still have not answered the question. How are you doing God's work in the strip club? Like
And then
and
the answer is hypergamy.
The high price, and that's what she was saying. She was like, "Well, shit, I'm in church, just like niggas take gangbanging serious. Motherfuckers take this church shit and this God shit serious." So
Right.
she like, "Well, shit, let me know because this is
Exactly.
what I do
Exactly. And then my
all the
thing
time."
was what I work and see the problem, like you saying, bro, is you he since he listened, he got too emotional. Nobody's fighting what he's doing. What I asked was, what is the result? Because when we say we're working for God, if I have if my husband had a church tomorrow and he decided to be a pastor, and the whole time he's a pastor, we don't win anyone to God. We don't change no one's mind. We don't change their behavior. We don't do anything. So that's what the question becomes. And so that is the thing.
She
Yeah.
said my bully is scared. She deleted her. You told the people to false flag me. I didn't delete the video. I put it on private
Girl, is
because
that
you
girl
don't
still
play
talking? What
fair.
happened
Why
to
would
the
I leave it up?
co-host?
You told people to report it. Why would I leave it up?
And King
Go
Mike,
ahead.
you
I'm
right.
so sorry. Denise, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying King Mike ain't no wife in a strip club. You absolutely right. But what
Who
happened to
said?
the
King Mike said
co-host?
that.
He said ain't no wife in a strip club. What happened to everybody, Tiffany?
Mhm.
Uh,
Oh, let me take me off the screen. I'm sorry. That's
I was about to say, what
narcissistic.
happened to everybody? You
That's
done got rid of the
narcissistic. I'm
co-host?
sorry.
Oh, okay. I was
I'm
like,
sorry.
but what I'm just saying is, and I'm glad the co-host said that because I was wanting to know if I'm saying I work for God and God sent me, I have to make a change. There, people should begin to follow my example. So that's what I was asking him. How many of those young ladies have been blessed by he and his wife? He said he blessed them financially. He said he talks to them about the Lord. So what I know is how many people has he been able to change? And as far as the female, since he feels like a lot of these women are promiscuous, a lot of these women should bow to men, which that's not the way God made it. He said man should not be alone, therefore he made Eve. Okay, so he said Adam and Eve. Okay, but it sounds like what people are saying is I'm actually talking to a Steve and an Adam. So I don't really know because the other dude, I won't even get on him. I won't even talk about him. Samuels. I won't even get into all of that foolishness.
See, but here's the thing: if you're stripping in the strip club, then how are you mad at women are promiscuous when you're supporting it? You're part
Tiffany,
of the problem.
why are you not listening to me? Why do you think what I'm saying is not true?
It's what he said, Tiff.
Why are
He
listen?
a man
We're
too.
on fucking YouTube. Kevin Samuels is what's popping right now. So what niggas is trying to do is argue with a female because that you see what I'm saying? And that's the problem I have. These niggas get programmed with everything. No, every woman is not a bad woman. Every woman is not fucked up. But we have gone too long without checking the motherfuckers that are out of line.
That's right.
You know what
That's
I'm
Mm.
right.
saying?
That's right. That's right.
And
And that's why I tell my daughter, B, because my daughter, natural hair, right? She exercises, she eats right, she's not overweight, right? But what I told her is this: your beauty is only that on the outside. But there's no man that's gonna deal with you if your inside is ugly, if your attitude is ugly, if your mouth is ugly. He's not gonna want to. He ain't gonna want to wife. And then I also tell her, don't give wife benefits to a boyfriend. So that means
real
no
shit.
sex. You don't iron his clothes. You don't give him no money. He can't borrow no money. You don't live in his house. He don't live in your house. See, I raise my child the way I'm supposed to raise her. And I understand that in today's society,
Hold
it's
up, hold up,
unfortunate
hold up.
because
I
we
don't
do
mean to
have a
cut you
lot of
off.
women. I have cousins, y'all, and hey, they have men, they didn't live the life that they probably should have lived. They got multiple kids, right? But I don't make them feel bad. I don't make them feel bad because they got two baby daddies. I don't make them feel bad that they doing things that they know shouldn't be. So it goes back to, I understand what Killer is saying, right? That this is what's landed these women at the strip club. They got shows now, y'all, that's on TV. I don't watch them, but it's about the life of a stripper. So that's why I'm saying, are we satisfying the flesh or is it spiritual? And he couldn't answer that question for me.
You want to know what I think
What you think, B?
from just from the observation? You got a motherfucker who is trying to be real with themselves, who go to their strip club for obvious reasons, and watch Kevin Samuels. And this is why I say what's wrong with it. You got stupid niggas in the mix too. And this motherfucker just want to argue with a woman, and he just want to argue with a woman and saying random shit. He ain't even listening to what you saying. Like you just going down the road of bullshit.
Let's listen. Let's take a break real fast, and then we're gonna let Killer. We're gonna let Killer respond because the main topic of this video has made another video. We have to listen.
Oh my goodness, she did another one too.
She made a video earlier today saying she was going to dox me. And if y'all don't know what the term dox means, it means hacking. And like she was supposed to reveal my address where I live and other personal information. I want that whole.
No, I asked the people, should I?
But Tiff, I think a lot of people don't see how many times this young lady has really, really pushed you out. And what I mean by that is she is constantly accused, and you were not even guilty. And she
sent people to my house.
She did.
Like, and she doesn't have any children. That's why I asked, could I put it out there? Because I would never put a minor in jeopardy. You know what I mean? But her daughter is 21 years old, and she's online asking people to eat her. You know what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
I'll be honest. I have never listened to Kevin Samuels, and I've never actually watched her videos on the spiritual whistleblower. But she is all over several. She's a lot of places, even in newspapers in her own hometown. I'm not really sure why she is worried about her address because it's in the newspaper. It's kind of everywhere.
And she's lying about being sexually abused by her stepfather, and you dealt with that for real. And that's what's pissing me out. Because I have a source.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. I taught you off privately.
I got you.
Hey, can I speak on that part? On that, on the false accusations?
Yeah, Killer.
Back before Obama was solidified, I understood what this universal healthcare where it was going. Okay, my older heads, they were like,
wait, what?
Why don't you go to school? You can get money to go to school. You go to you get money to educate yourself.
Wait, were you replying to something that was just said?
Yes.
Yes. I don't know. I don't think exactly he was replying. I think he's trying to make a point
about the abuse. All right. And for the ones who are willing to listen, they're gonna realize, my older heads, as they were trying to tell me, oh, you should go to the school because you can get all the money you can for it. And because of the objective thinker I am, I told them, why would I go to school to learn to hate myself and the country I live in?
But I'm trying to figure out how it has to do with the abuse.
I'm about to get there.
Okay.
But just like how you couldn't even, give me any advice on it, they couldn't answer it either. So their response was shaming, insult, guilt, and they need to be right.
I didn't hear your question, Killer. What did you ask us?
I asked, why am I going to go to school? Because they were asking, why aren't you going to educate yourself?
Who was?
Why am I going to go to, get paid to go to school to learn to hate myself and hate my country where I live?
Now, what school did they want you to go to, Killer? I mean, yeah.
They wanted me to go whatever school I wanted to go.
And then it was going to teach you how to hate yourself?
So do you believe affirmative action was a good thing? Or do you realize that affirmative action is racism fighting racism with more racism?
Let me break it down real quick. Let me try to
No. That's not what I asked. I asked you to break down nothing. I asked you, do you believe that affirmative action is
what? That's not a topic for me because I've never received affirmative. Listen, I don't even believe in Black Lives Matter, bro. You cannot type every black person.
All right, then. All right,
Okay.
then. So,
Okay, so
Denise,
don't think
you
that
you
every
can
know,
black
lower
person
your
is a
you better
walls
Democrat.
preach.
Oh
You better
shit.
So
preach.
don't
a
think that
little bit
every black
more.
person votes Democrat all the time either. And so
You
don't
better
think that
preach,
every
Denise.
black
Hey,
person think that a white man
I
kept them
I
down,
ain't a
because that's
Democrat.
not what I
I
believe.
understand
See,
that the
I had to pay
Republican
for my
Party was
school.
made up of black people.
I
You
had to pay
understand?
for my
Do you
college,
understand
and
that
so did
I
my
understand that
daughter.
black people
My
were here
daughter earned
before
her
white
money in
people?
college
Do
because
you
why? She
understand
had a
that?
good GPA. So
Obviously, you
nobody
don't
gave
because
us
you keep talking
nothing.
over me about some other stuff that we're not even talking about.
Yeah, we are. We're talking about what you just said,
What are
affirmative
we
action.
No,
talking
My
about?
husband is in the
I
medical
What
said black
field,
people were
exactly?
here
and
way
he
Wait a
didn't
before
get
minute.
in.
Hold
He
up.
didn't get in
ever set
school
foot
because
What
of
on.
exactly
affirmative
are we
You don't
action.
talking about
understand
right
because
now?
you're talking
You
about
don't listen.
Affirmative action,
You are.
strip
You are.
club,
He's a
and
Trump
Jesus.
supporter. Okay, I didn't know he was a Trump supporter.
Right. So we talking about
what is Trump
affirmative
supporter.
action,
We're
the
not even
strip
talking about
club,
Trump
and
supporters.
Jesus. Right.
We're talking about black people who were here way before white people.
And black people, and
When you
affirmative
do your
action,
homework, that's what
and
you
strip
learn.
clubs, and Jesus.
When
I'm just
It's
you
trying
do
to
your
form a
how.
homework,
thought right
that's what
now.
you learn.
I
That's
need
why
to
the
know
Black
what the
comments
people
fuck we
were
talking
here
about.
keep up.
before white people.
Who
White people. Now
cares?
we talking about white
I
people.
don't really. I got white people in my family. Who cares? I got Asians
So
in my
we
family.
talking
Who
about
cares? Who
So
cares?
affirmative
talk like you know
action,
what you're talking about then. Stop
Okay, because
talking
the
about
what
strip
I'm
what.
getting at is
club,
that
So I was
Jesus,
that's a
deliberating
old
Black
on what
Lives
Republican
Matter, and white
tactic.
people.
my life
That's a
experience
Republican
was
tactic.
and why,
Affirmative action. Please, ain't nobody give
people
me
darker than
nothing.
me
I
want to
had to
put me
work
in
for
a box
everything I
and
have.
keep me in a box
And didn't
because
nobody give
they
me
can't
no grants
answer
for
a simple
college either.
question of why do I want to get money to learn to hate myself and the country where I live?
Well, you shouldn't do that, killer.
Thank you. And I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
and
I
that's
didn't.
okay, killer, because killer, you
And I
stand in
didn't.
your truth, killer. Hold on, y'all. You stand in your truth, killer. You didn't have to go to school, and you made a decision that hey, I'm not going to a school spending
Yep.
my money, so you can teach me how to hate
No,
myself
no, no,
because
no.
you ain't doing
I
nothing for
didn't
me.
get paid to go to school to hate myself.
Right. That's it. That's it. So you stand in your
What?
truth, killer. Stand in your
Thank
truth.
you. And I will.
Oh
I
God.
do. Stand in your truth, man. Don't let nobody knock you down. Don't let nobody knock you from what you're
I don't
doing.
got
If you
time for
believe
it.
in your heart that what
I
you're
don't got
doing,
time for it.
it has if you
I got
Hey
a
believe in
boy.
your
family to think
heart
about. I can't think
What
just
that
about
in
what
myself
you're
anymore.
doing is
this
all
shit
for the
nuts?
greater good of the world, then do that.
Hey, one moment at a time, sister.
That's it. I salute you, killer.
One moment at a time.
All right.
Hey, hey, at least we can, agree
Oh,
on
my
something.
head hurts. My
But
head hurts.
it sounds like I'm doing the stretching, you know, and the ones listening that understand will see it. And I wish it wasn't like that. But these egos that
Understand.
we have,
Help me
that we
understand
are
that because
against.
I just affirmed you, killer. So help me understand about that stretching. Like what you mean, like that, like stretch, like
I said
when we
I,
wake
I
up in the
said
morning.
stretching. I said stretching. Yes, I did.
So let's
Because
break that down
because
for us.
because what I do is actualization, not just
Actualization,
affirmation. Actualization.
not just
You aren't in
affirmation.
strip clubs helping females walk out of there.
Now we
I'm
back
in
at the strip
the
club.
strip clubs helping
Okay,
females
you
walk
finally
out of
answered my question. So
We
then
back at the strip club.
you
Now
actually
we
have led.
finally back at the strip club.
there. Hey,
God
See,
damn
so
I'm
it.
then
taking it to the
he
nitty
answered our question,
gritty.
Fuck.
y'all. He answered
Nitty
the question.
gritty.
He
That
answered
was a
it.
lot of shit. I would never ask you a question again in life. God damn. I still don't know how you helped the bitch out of the strip club.
He
This
said
is
he let her
confusing.
out. He said that what he's been doing is taking the girls one by one when they listen. And he's been leading them out the strip club, and they've been doing much things greater in life than being on a pole. Is that what you're saying, Killer?
Thank
No,
you.
he
Thank you,
said
sister. Thank
affirmative
you.
action,
Thank you.
white people, Jesus, what else? Hypergamy. You was there, you heard it. That is not what he said. He was just rambling words together and confused the fuck out of everybody involved.
Hey, I'm not confusing nothing. She obviously got it. She said it.
So
So,
how
did
did
you
you
mean
help
it,
the bitch
Miss
at
Love?
the strip
Or were you
club?
just
God
trying to
damn.
cap, Miss Love?
We want to know
I'm
how
talking to
you
Miss
helped the
Love.
bitch at
I
the
don't care what
strip
you have to say,
club
Roger. You are
and
some
what is
other
she
shit
doing
because
now?
you are literal
You have
In
to
the
follow
flesh,
a train of
Willie
thought
Lynch
when you
letter.
talk to
What
me.
the
You
Willie
are
Lynch letter
abstract.
stand for the community at hand?
Bro, quit acting like a goddamn female. You
Hey,
just
be
talking.
mad. Be mad.
God
Be mad.
damn, nigga.
Raise your voice. Raise your
Bro,
voice.
quit
Be
acting
mad.
like a bitch.
Act
Shut the
crazy.
fuck up.
Shame me. Insult me.
Shut the
Guilt
fuck
me.
up.
You need to be right. I don't
Shut
care to be
the
right.
fuck
I'm
up.
going to state myself the way
You
I'm going to
sound like
state
a baby mama.
You can sit here and be as mad
You
as
just
you
want
want.
to
It
get the
don't matter to
last
me.
word.
That's
What's
what God
today?
is about.
How are you doing?
You are acting
This
as the
nigga's
devil because
incoherent.
that's what the devil needs. The
That's
devil
what I'm
needs a
talking
reaction.
about.
I'm going to give you the
Feminine
reaction,
men. This nigga's
but you
incoherent.
need the reaction that I'm not going
He
to
just
give.
rambling Kevin Samuel words.
Thank you very
Every
much.
now and then you hear Kevin
Thank you
Samuel
very
words.
much.
Hypergamy.
Right. And
If
the
you want to
world
take
will see
accountability,
this, and they will know the difference. I asked Miss Love, did you mean it, or were you just capping?
Is he talking to me?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
said
I'm
Miss Love
sorry.
twice.
No. Listen, no.
no.
I don't lie. No. What I really meant that if you in your heart, if you really in your heart are doing what you're doing, and as you stated, it's taking you little by little because that is a big giant. You know, when you got a whole bunch of people up
It's
in
a
the strip
fucking
club.
beast.
So what I'm
I'm in
saying
there.
though is that the fact that you said you're leading them out, I'm saying that's a great thing. And what I did say
Yeah.
was stand in
But
your
but you're
truth.
but you're also rewarding them for stripping. So how are you leading them out?
Because I think
Hey,
what he's saying is he's sowing a seed, Tiff, in their life to hope that they'll do a better life. That's what he's really trying to
yes.
say.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Love. Thank you,
How
Miss
Okay, so
Love.
then,
when
so
you're
Killer.
Thank
rewarding
you.
them
So
for
can you give me?
stripping?
Can you say I'm not like the other women because you first you thought I was? I'm understanding you. See how we connecting?
Hey, Miss Love, you were able to say what you said on your own free will.
This is
I
what
didn't
What?
he's
force you.
saying.
I had no
What?
gun to your head just to say it.
He planting a seed, Tiff. So what he's saying is I'm going in there and I'm planting my own seed, whether y'all
Yeah,
like it or not.
he's trying to
And he
plant
got
a
his
seed,
own
all right.
understanding.
Yes, yes, because that's all we can do.
He's
That's
trying to
all we can
plant a
do.
seed right in her womb.
Oh
No, I didn't say that.
shit.
Now you're taking
Oh
that.
shit.
Now,
No,
we're
and
on the wrong road, Miss Love.
wife ain't letting that. She ain't letting that happen.
All
Man,
right, so we was talking about rappers getting killed and
okay.
what else before we went down this road, Tiffany?
I honestly
What rapper?
don't know. We went down a
Y'all
yellow
went
brick
down a
road.
bunch of
Oh
roads.
my God, this is a dark path that we should
You done
never go down
started.
again.
You done
Right.
started with the lady cussing you out, and then these rappers all getting killed. I'm gonna need these rappers. See, this is the thing.
Ah,
Everybody be. I'm tired of saying
yo,
rest in peace. Okay, because at the end of the day,
I need to finish her response after y'all get through because y'all
okay,
wow.
because what I'm just saying, B, is this, right? I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. That's why I said, I told Tip I don't fool with Black Lives Matter because when you say Black Lives Matter, then we should be in Louisiana, which has the number one capital murder of the world, and then you have East Illinois, then you have St. Louis, and then you have Chicago. Chicago is killing these gangs is killing each other every day. About 400-500 dropping, and every
Can I
time you turn
interject
around, it's
on that?
rest in
Black
peace.
Lives Matter.
But y'all know what it is though, right? That's a generational curse. And the truth is they'll never get revenge because you gonna kill Day Day, then Day Day gonna kill Pookie, then Pookie gonna kill Day Day cousin, and then it's gonna be Lala cousin, and it just never stops.
Can I
And so for
interject on that?
me, what I feel is Black Lives Matter need to go on down there and protest. Because if Black Lives Matter, did y'all know that it was a lady? She works in the government, y'all. She black. She pulled a gun on an 11-year-old today. And the sad part is she told this little boy she would kill him. He was so scared. See, to me, child lives matter. So where was
Hey,
Black Lives
hey,
Matter when
hey,
the
can I
child
interject
was
on that?
getting threatened?
Can I interject on that, please?
We interject, killer.
Okay. So
You got a
for
name like
Black
a
Lives
gang.
Matter, okay, for the organization, okay, I'm not talking about the lives of darker skinned people that want to be racist and believe, totally throw out, the nationality that they are born into is as Americans. This is what I say. Even to my kinfolk, Black Lives Matter can matter when babies in the womb matter.
Okay. You know what? And then I also feel like too, though, that Black Lives Matter when our gay men stop being on the down low. That's for Black, white, Asian, and everybody. Because right now, my problem with the
How
government, it
come we
seems like
went from
everybody,
babies
seem like
dying
all
in
the
the
men,
womb
including
going
in the
to
government now,
men
because
being
Matt
gay?
Gates, but let's not get on Matt Gates, because he done brought kids over from 17 years over from the line. So now he's really got some true sex trafficking charges. So at the end of the day, for me, all of them are guilty.
Wait a minute.
Period.
Y'all own one tonight.
I don't, that's why I tell people, don't come talk to me about no Democrat or Republican, because both of them doing the same thing. Both of them messing with children. Both of them sitting up in the Senate where they using our money, because I work. I got a job. I work. My husband works. So they up in there doing
does that
nothing,
make
like
you
little
feel
lab
empowered?
rats. How we
Because
in the
you work,
United
does that
States
make
and
you
this
feel
and this disease
empowered?
is
Does that
still
make you
going?
feel secure?
What
What
the
does that do
fuck?
for you working?
Huh?
Killer, how you keeping the women from
What?
Killer, how you keeping the women from getting the Delta variant at the strip club?
How do you have money for
People
them?
who are life
You
affirmative
have to
don't
work
have
to
to
have
worry
money for
about
them
COVID.
to be
My
able to
whole
throw
family
at
has had
them.
COVID. We all survived it. And I'm here talking to you now. What do you else have to say about it?
No, I
What?
said, how do you? I didn't ask you about
What?
your family.
Are you
Hey,
mad?
wait.
Because
Are
you
you
at
mad?
the strip
Nobody
club right
say
now.
the
The
C word.
stripper on
Nobody
the
say
pole
the
right
C
now.
word. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you now, Tiff.
Nobody say the C word, okay? Killer, don't say that, because they.
All right. Cool. I got you.
What's the C word?
COVID-19.
Oh.
Oh,
But
yeah.
anyway, like I said, my whole family got the
Channel when somebody said that did.
the SID-19. Okay, so I'm still here. You know why?
Glad
Because
you
I
still
believe
here.
in God, and I understand that God's got my back, and there's me as a vessel, individual through life to help others find Him.
I'm glad that you didn't suffer
In
like my
one way or
21-year-old who was all over the news because she had that. And from November 2020 until March of this year, she was on a ventilator, an ECMO, and a trachea at 21.
Hey,
But she
you know what?
She
I
is
lost
now
my
working. She is now
92-year-old
walking.
grandma to
And the
the
prayers
SID-19.
of the righteous availeth
And
much,
Daniel,
because she did not die. She is alive and well.
my 92-year-old grandma, I lost this year to the
You did?
SID-19.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So,
Rest in peace.
I really love my grandma.
but I survived.
Whoa.
I'm glad you survived, but I'm sorry your grandma passed.
Okay, so wait a minute. Wait a minute.
At least she's not being tormented.
It's a lot going on. I still want to know if you feel empowered by working. It's a lot.
Wait. You gotta touch on that.
It's a lot.
What are we touching on?
Jesus.
The Bible say agree
You
with
just
that.
asked Denise, does she feel empowered because she say she worked?
Oh,
Okay,
he did. I missed that.
I'm waiting to hear.
I don't work. Actually, I don't work. I own my own business, so I don't work. I work for myself since 2004. So I don't work. Nobody pays me. I pay other people. They're my employees. Ooh. Okay, so that's who I am. And I don't get loans and debt either. See, I'm a lender, not a borrower. So I don't have a whole lot of debt.
The head and not the tail.
We don't qualify for the stimulus check. So at the end of the day, we can move on from that conversation. Next.
I would love to hear your husband's perspective on his relationship with you.
What I tell you, Tiffany?
Baby.
Tiffany, what I tell you?
That's right. Kevin Samuel's here for you. Yeah.
What I tell you?
Yeah,
what
Kevin Samuel's here for you. I would love to hear your husband's perspective on his relationship. He'd be like, the more busier that she is, the better my life is. Am I wrong?
Oh my.
Am I wrong?
You didn't knock the sugar out of me. I'm sorry. Y'all keep talking. My blood sugar's low. I can't take it.
I mean, shit, I'll say you wrong because you don't know that woman and her husband. You ain't spoke to her husband a day in her life.
I speak to enough women. I know what men will say. You understand me? I speak to the real ones.
How did
You know what I
you?
mean? The
How
ones,
did you?
that
How did you
appear
switch
they were
from?
just
How
because
did
they
you
don't
switch
really
from coming back to bash
I
me
speak to them.
when I'm the only one? I'm
I
the
don't
only
care
one
when I
on the
hear
live
their
right now that done defended you. So you done
So who
came
you
back
to
and
tell me
bashed the
what I
woman
know
off
and I
of me.
don't know?
So now I think you sexist.
What are you mad at? What are you debating about?
That's what
This
I'm
nigga
trying to
talking
What am I
about
mad at? Who said
affirmative
I'm mad?
action,
Who said I'm mad?
Jesus. We
be.
still ain't figured out what he
Be.
did with the girl in the strip club.
I tried to tell y'all, and then Killer still coming for me after I defended him for the last 30 minutes. So,
No,
yes, you
Miss
did.
Love. No, Miss Love. I
What you
asked a
say?
question. I'm not coming for you. I asked a question.
What did you
All I
ask
said
me?
is
I
I
can't
would like to
hear.
know what your husband has to say about his
If
relationship
you listen,
I told you they
listen,
gonna
you
think
said
you
that you're not
misogynistic.
worried about. Listen, hold on. He
Nah,
said
that
he's not
nigga
worried
just
about
stupid.
transmission of anything. So take the mask off, Killer, because I can't hear you with the mask on, bro.
Hey,
You're not
Oh
gonna catch
God,
nothing. Take it
wow.
yeah, you
off.
can.
Show your
Everybody can
face,
hear me.
bro. Thank you.
Everybody can hear me.
Take that
Everybody can
mask
hear
off.
me.
Take the
Hey,
mask off.
cry about what you can't make men do.
I can't hear you, Killer,
What?
because you're talking through the mask. The
Cry
mask is
about
distorting
what
your
you
voice.
can't make
And you,
men do, Miss Love.
what'd you
That's the
say,
whole
Killer?
problem with you modern day females.
Killer
Even
said
Kevin
again.
Samuels
Tiff,
tell
what
y'all,
did I tell
you
you?
can't make
What did
men
I tell you?
settle
Killer,
for
I
Dang
can't.
it.
mother and you
Killer,
fucking 30 years
you are
old.
not
You
Kevin
know,
Samuels because he's black.
trained to be a fucking
He's black.
fullback for the NFL.
You're
You
not
can't
Kevin
control him.
Samuels. He's black, Killer.
You can't control him. You can't
Killer,
control
you in
him.
a strip
You
club right now
mad.
with the women behind
You
you stripping.
mad. You mad. It's
Killer,
okay. I'm
you
here
are
to
in a
tell
strip
you. Be
club right
mad.
now with the
I
women
want you to
stripping.
I want
Killer, are
you
you
to
at the strip
express
club?
yourself.
Killer,
You
are you at
need
the
to
strip
express
club?
yourself.
Killer, are
We
you at
need
the
to
strip
feel
club?
like you to express yourself. You're strong and independent.
Killer, does your wife? So your
Express
wife
it.
sits quiet. She sits
Express
quiet like
it.
a mouse.
Get it out. Let them
Lies. Your
express
wife
it
don't.
yourself.
Your wife smack
Get
you
it
every
out
day because you
there.
talk too
Get it out
much.
there. I already got a daughter. I take care of her every day, so I can't hate women. So keep going.
I don't need to keep
Keep
going. I should take
going.
the
Yeah, you
mask off,
do.
bro.
Yeah, you do.
Listen,
I
Denise,
said take
That's
the
why you
mask.
start to become a little
I
misogynistic.
thought y'all
But
were
I can't
getting
be
along.
misogynistic when I take
I
care of my
thought
I
y'all
daughter
were
every day.
getting along.
Hey, I was the only one on here defending the bro.
I'm gonna mute my mic so they can finish saying what they need to say.
I was the only one defending the bro. Now B said he didn't answer the question about how he done brought the strippers out the strip club, but I answered it for him and said he was sowing a seed into their lives before
No,
met a
you
wife.
answered it for
Hey,
him because you
and I
got
told
tired
you,
of
thank
fucking
you, Miss
around.
Love,
And
because
so
that's what
Killer
I'm
done
doing.
came at me again.
That's what I'm
After
doing.
I done sit up here and defended him the whole time. I'm
Hey,
shocked.
I said
See,
that's
this is
what
what
I'm
the
doing.
Republicans do.
I don't hear
This
nothing
is
else about it.
what the
I don't hear nothing
Republicans
else
do.
about it.
They
Yo,
stab you
You
in
didn't
the
blame.
back.
You didn't
yo.
blame the whole Republican Party.
Oh man,
Who?
we talking about
I sure
goddamn
do.
Who
affirmative
blames
Because
the
he's
whole
a
action and
Republican
trooper.
Black
Party?
Lives Matter. Oh my
He's a
God.
trumper though. But I got Trump on speed dial. He's a trumper though.
Hey, call that nigga up. Let's wish him happy birthday.
He orange. He orange.
He
Who
is
cares?
orange.
Who
And
cares?
I told
Call
him
him
he's
up.
the great big pumpkin.
Let's wish him happy birthday. Shit. He'll be happy to hear from us.
I told him he's the great big pumpkin. And he said he didn't have no stroke. He said everybody need to stop lying on him because he didn't have no stroke.
Oh man. That's what I love about my people. We can find
Y'all,
comedy.
we
Can find
gotta
comedy in
finish
the
this
dumbest
video, y'all. Y'all are too much for me.
I'm trying to get Killer to take that mask off. Because Trump said we don't have to wear a mask, Killer. Take it off, bro. You
Hey,
ain't
put your
scared of
face on the
nothing.
camera. Put your face on the camera. Maybe I'll think about it.
Then try to kill.
Just to remind you, you can't control men.
Boy, ain't
What?
nobody trying to control you. I control
What?
Hey,
my.
you're
I
telling
let
me to take my mask off. When you
What?
told me
boy,
that, hey,
you ain't even
I'm
my
afraid.
type, Killer.
I'm
I
afraid.
wouldn't
My
even
feelings.
stop.
My
What you
Killer,
feelings.
you
I
are
talking
might get
about?
stolen if I
irrelevant.
take my mask off. I'm afraid.
You listen. I've been
You
married
don't
for
care about my
24.
feelings?
How long you been
You don't
married,
care
Killer?
about my feelings?
I've been married
That's
24 years.
I
Killer.
can't keep up with the
That's so
comments.
Killer,
sexist.
do you own your
How
own
dare you,
business,
Miss
Killer?
Love?
Killer, do you own your own business?
Hey, I do my business.
You
How
do?
about
What
that?
you do?
I do
What
my
you
business.
do? What you
I
do?
do my
What do you
business.
do for an employment? How do
It
you
don't
get
matter
paid?
what I do. I'm
Do you
here.
get food
I'm
stamps?
breathing.
Do you use
I ain't
EBT?
complaining.
You use
Oh man.
EBT?
I'm here. I do my business. I ain't complaining.
Okay. All right. Go.
I can't take this.
I think y'all just realize how black I am because I'm just as hard headed as y'all.
No, no, you not, nigga. You that
Yeah,
hard
I
headed
am.
All
Yeah,
black
I
people
am.
ain't hard headed.
and
I'm
hard headed ain't got
hard-headed.
shit to do with being black, loud,
Yeah, it does.
ignorant, belligerent, or none of that shit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It has
See
a
what I'm
lot.
talking about? This nigga think he Kevin Samuels.
Wait a minute.
He
Now we
light
getting
skinned,
serious. What are you
Tiffany. He ain't
saying?
even white. He light skinned.
What are
He
you
ain't white.
saying?
Hey,
Killer is not white.
Wait,
Killer
hold
light
up,
skinned.
hold up. No, hold up,
the
sis.
further signing
So
went.
what are you saying, bro? Give me a
Appreciate it.
clear statement. What are
I
you saying?
appreciate it. It helps. It helps.
They say
everything that stands for.
a drunk man tells no tales.
No, a dead man tells no tales. What are you talking about, woman?
No, a drunk. So you trying to say that
No, I said
you
a dead man
associate
tells no tales, woman. What are you talking about?
So
you
you
just
said
I ain't dead. I'm here alive.
so
I'm
you
looking
said
at you.
being
I'm
black
breathing and
about
I'm
being
talking.
belligerent and stupid. So you saying being black is about being belligerent and stupid. That's what you saying. In the name of
Did I
Jesus.
say that? Or is that you
Yes,
ensuing
you just said that.
you
that on
literally
somebody
just said
projecting
that.
what you want to be, what you are?
What?
Think about that.
You said when he said something referring to about being black, and you was like, yeah, that's what it is.
Bro,
That's
how
what it
long you
is.
been watching Kevin
What
Samuels, bro?
what
How long
Roger
you been
You
watching
know
Kevin
I'm
Samuels?
black, right?
You don't know I'm not.
Huh?
You don't know I'm not because you only a couple shades darker than I am.
I'm saying you when we were saying don't associate that with
He
being
ain't
black.
black, y'all. He light skinned. He's not black. He's
He
not white.
dumb.
He's light skinned.
Hey, somebody show me where the country black is.
What?
Anybody. Point it
I
out
told you.
on any map where the country black is. Point
We
it
didn't
out.
land on Plymouth
I'll
Rock.
wait for it.
Plymouth Rock
I'll wait
landed
for it.
on
Show
us.
me. No, I don't give a fuck what you have to say. I said, show me. I said, show me. I don't give a fuck what you have to say about it. I said, show me.
Oh God.
Show me where it is. Show me where the country black is. Show me.
How long
waiting.
have you been subscribing to
What does
black
he
shit?
mean by
Show
blackness?
me.
I'm confused.
What?
Show
What rap?
me.
I need you to address the fact that you just said that you associate being black with being loud and belligerent.
Yes,
No,
please do.
I didn't say that. That was Rogers.
You just said that, bro.
No,
We on
I didn't say
YouTube.
that. That was Rogers. I didn't say that.
No,
That
he
nigga said
asked you, is that what you
I
do? You
didn't
say
say
that?
that.
You said yeah.
I didn't say that. That was Rogers. Rogers said it. Get out of your emotions.
no. You was
Rogers
saying
said
it
it.
after
Get
I
out of
was
your emotions.
talking. You was being emotional and not talking like
objectified
you are now. See, I'm not gonna even talk. Let him talk. Let him have himself
Rogers
again.
said it, not me. And you can go back and rewind and you'll see it.
I was just about to say, I know what I heard. I may be
Yeah,
going
it
through
wasn't for me.
low
It was
blood
from
sugar
Rogers.
right now,
No,
but
bro, you lying like a motherfucker. Hold
No,
on, bro.
it was from
Now I
Rogers.
just
It wasn't for me.
bro, you
You can go back
lying
and
like a
rewind it,
motherfucker.
and it'll be Rogers who said
You
it.
a whole bitch right now. You a
Nah,
whole
you a bitch,
bitch right
Rogers.
now, bro.
You a bitch, Rogers. You a bitch, not me. I ain't
Bro,
subscribing to what you
you
have to
don't
say.
even know what you talking
How the
about.
fuck you are?
This
I
nigga
don't
just
even know
trying to
you.
go
I don't give a fuck
viral.
what you have to
Cut
say.
this
But I'm
nigga
gonna call you
off.
out on your bullshit,
Yo, Tim, this
and that's
nigga just
bullshit.
trying to go viral.
Yeah, you playing with Tiff's emotions. That's what's the fucking
He
what's
just
wrong with
trying to
you.
go viral. He's picking the
Nah,
argument with
nah.
whoever do it.
My shit is contagious, dog.
He ain't
I'm a
making no
fucking
points.
God-fearing man. My
He
shit's
ain't
gonna
told us
fucking
what he did with the girl in the
no
strip
matter what
club.
he has to say. Unlike you, who's pandering to fucking, oh, I'm black. Show me what the fuck your
What
country's
are
black,
you
nigga.
talking about?
Show me where the fucking
Unlike me pandering, talking about I'm black.
show me where the fucking
Shut the
country's
fuck
black,
up.
nigga.
Let's just talk
Show me
about
where the
that.
country's black, nigga.
Unlike
Can you
me
do it? Can
pandering,
you do it? Are you
talking
that
about I'm black. What are
are
you
you that
talking
fucking
about, bro?
are you that fucking
What are
smart?
you
You talking,
talking
but you
about?
ain't
For
talking
real.
nothing. Right? That's what I thought. You're
All
ignorant,
right,
nigga. Shut the
now
fuck up.
what I have done is I have matched my bro Killer. So he got on a mask.
you know
I
I'm
what?
got
gonna
on
mute
a
myself
mask.
so I
He
can
got
hear
Say
on
him.
you bitch
sunglasses.
ass nigga, you ain't gonna
Let
never
me
get
go
no
get a
respect from
mask.
me.
Let me get a
Yeah.
mask.
I'm
Nah,
matching
hell
him. Let me
no.
fix it up.
Say
I'm
sis,
it's the
he done
wrong way.
disrespected. Kick this nigga off.
I don't want to
All
This
say
right.
nigga
the
done
wrong English
this
because
nigga
then
done
he'll think our
disrespected.
black people don't
Kick
know
this
how to
nigga off.
All right,
yeah.
where you at?
Okay, is that how we do it? This is how we do it. Is that right, Tiff? What I need to do?
Okay.
You see what I'm talking?
Tiff,
You see what I'm
I'm
talking about?
putting this time out. Now I need to figure out what he was saying about black folk.
Tiffany.
Huh?
You didn't realize what just went on?
I'm trying to figure. I literally have low blood sugar right now. I'm trying to get my sugar up. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Y'all figure that out.
This nigga watched Kevin Samuels and all the rap music. You think I'm playing? He's just putting words together.
Yeah.
He don't even know what he's saying.
He want attention. He
Bro.
the fact he think he's there. That's why I'm laughing. This doesn't anger me at all. It's actually funny.
I know she started playing with him. That's why I'm like, bro, this shit gotta stop. Then come the fuck on. That's all. Like, come the fuck. She finished the niggas.
Therapy. Let me bring him back. We need therapy.
Huh?
We need therapy because it seems like he hate women and he think black people are ghetto. I'm still on that.
Yeah, for real.
When did I say black people are ghetto? When did I say I hate women?
You must have forgot.
No, I didn't hear it for real, y'all.
No, Denise, not you.
Huh?
He forgot when he said he associate being black with being loud and stuff.
Oh, I missed it.
I asked, where is black a country on the map?
You are not addressing what you said.
Where's
white? You are not addressing what you said.
Dude, where's white at? Where's white at on the map?
Because right now I'm just waiting for you to say I have black friends.
Where? That's racism.
No.
That's racism.
You are not addressing what she said.
Labeled a color.
You see what I'm saying?
They are that intelligent that
you
they know
not
that we people like
you just saying words.
Right
You're not addressing what she said. You just saying words.
Hey, you know what? Gender is just a construct, isn't it, Rogers?
What?
That's
you're not addressing what she said.
You are speaking so ignorant.
You supposed to be telling us how you help the bitch in the strip club and what she doing now. We done start talking about affirmative action and all kind of bullshit. And Jesus and white people and affirmative action, you said that a lot. Then you said hypergamy a few times. You just saying words, bro.
Hypergamy is a biological
I told you
inheritance that women suffer from.
And why did you just say that? Why did you just say that? You just felt the need to say that right now. We wasn't even talking about hypergamy. You just broke it out again. Why? Tiffany asked you, why would you associate being ignorant and belligerent with black people? Because I said it, and when I said it, you said yes, it is, and you never answered the question when she asked you that, and now here you are ending on hypergamy. Ending on what in the fuck are you talking about?
Do you not believe your babies deserve the best?
Nigga.
Hey, why can't you guys say yes?
What did you ask? You asked whose babies? I don't have a baby.
I said, do you believe your children deserve the best?
I don't have children.
You don't have children?
I have a daughter. That's not, children is plural.
Whatever. Children, same thing.
Does your child deserve the best?
Is that better for you? Does that help?
Does your child deserve the best? Because see, what you sound like, Killer, and help me understand, because you said that you go in the strip club for Jesus. And so then you told me that you give money. So I explained to the panel in the comment section and everybody that you sow seeds into their lives to bring them out. But
join the panel if you want to deal with him for what he said about black people.
You're like my buddy Donald Trump, because see, he felt that he was the only person that has ever helped black people. And I had to tell him, dude, that's a lie. Now you know you lying. So I'm just trying to understand.
So let me help you
Trump
there.
Would be disappointed with you right now, Killer.
Let me help you there.
Let me help you there.
I'm going to help you there, because Biden tried to tell me you ain't black unless you vote for me. That's racism.
That's what Biden said.
Racism. Yeah.
Well, Trump told everybody what they got to lose.
I never heard nothing from Trump like that. I'm sorry. I don't care what you say. I've never heard nothing from Trump.
What do they have to lose?
He's right. Killer right on that one.
No,
What?
He wasn't pandering. He wasn't pandering. He wasn't racially pandering. Biden racially pandered.
Who didn't?
That's where you're wrong, Miss Love. Whether you want to agree with it or not,
I'm saying, when Biden said if you don't vote for him, you're not black.
Who I vote for.
He said if you don't vote for him, you're not black.
That's what Biden said.
I didn't hear that, but I did hear Trump say that what did black people have to lose if they voted for him? So what's the difference?
Okay,
They both
all right.
said the same
Let
thing.
me interject.
They both done brought color in at the end of the day. That's why I said Democrat and Republican. Y'all need to learn how to kick both of that to the side and be independent and be your own man or woman. I don't know why y'all keep on fooling with a party anyway. And Donald Trump know how I feel about that. Don't y'all dare think that I ain't talked to Lindsey Graham and a
Donald
whole
Trump
bunch
ain't trying to tell me I'm not fucking American if I don't vote for him. Now, did he?
Who cares what Biden said? How do you feel about it?
Hey, dismiss it. But that's the problem with our black community is this.
So you black
Willie
now.
Lynch letter.
Willie Lynch.
Willie Lynch.
Don't bring up Willie Lynch.
Willie Lynch.
I'm gonna bring up Willie Lynch because
let Willie Lynch lay. Let Willie Lynch lay.
He taught the
His
slaves
word
how
stand.
he taught the slaves.
His
let me
word
tell you something. Let me educate
I don't
you.
care.
My family was one and got the 40 acres and the view. We don't want reparations.
Hold up, mute the nigga. Hold up. I got something to say, goddammit. I got something to say.
Democratic about America when America's a
hold up.
republic.
So Tiffany asked, how can you associate being black with fucking ignorance and belligerence? And we are talking about Biden saying you're not black if you vote for me. That's what I could just grasp from the last
Show me
round.
black on any fucking map. You've yet to do that.
Killer, do you have some Hispanic in your family?
On any map.
Killer, do you have Hispanic in your family?
Yes, I have Puerto Ricans. I got it all.
So how did you feel about Trump? Trump said y'all are rapists.
Alive today.
Trump said Hispanics are rapists.
I have done my homework.
Trump said that you all are rapists. Okay, he said Hispanics are rapists. So how did you feel about that? He called your people rapists.
A lot of them are, because they're sexually frustrated because of the unchecked hypergamy that goes on. That
unchecked hypergamy. What the fuck are you rambling about?
Y'all, he is running for 2024. And that is going to be his word. That is what, that's what he's doing.
you going to listen, or you're going to sit here and negate?
We're going to get hacks to say our new president supports strippers.
You're going to sit here and understand, or you're going to sit here and understand. You are Willie Lynch in the flesh.
What are you rambling about?
Hey, figure it out.
Nigga.
It's not for me to fucking sit here and make you. Either you're going to do it or you're not.
You dumb as shit.
You can't even show me where black on the map is. You call yourself black, but you're American. That's how ignorant you are.
I didn't say any of that, you dickhead. I didn't say any of that.
I said, show me black on the
You
fucking map.
having a debate with yourself.
No, you're ignorant.
Turn off social media.
And you're mad that I'm
brainwashed, my nigga. You just saying words, really.
Crying. Because you're emotional little fucking single mother raised bitch. You
see what I'm saying?
You understand, nigga? You understand?
You just saying words.
Understand it. I'm gonna be here to tell you when you need to be told, nigga.
See, and I like that this shit come out.
How do you know he was raised by a single mother?
That's what I'm saying. This
King Mike, don't leave King Mike. King Mike, call in. Don't leave King Mike.
How can you assume that he was raised by a single mother?
King Mike, call in.
All his emotions, because that's all he's been taught, was how to lie, manipulate, and
Audie, call in, Audie.
To get anything.
And so you gonna say this about me and what information? And you been the only one talking. If you been the only one talking, where did you get this information from? Because you been the only one talking.
I obviously haven't been the only one talking.
Okay, can everybody? Okay, hold on. Push pause, everybody, for 1 second.
I'm sorry, audience, for all these people in here. This is crazy. Don't disrespect.
Tiff, let me bring them up to speed real quick. Just hold for me 1 second.
Okay.
And for the people that's coming in here and you
Hey,
understand, you don't know, and y'all are saying,
Tiff,
oh,
I
y'all
hope
look
you,
like
I hope
clowns
you
for
see
real.
and I've been
Skip
muting myself.
Bailey's, honey. Shut up. Shut up. Skip your cell phone about this chat. Now, as far as what I'm saying to everybody else, it's not a debate, okay? What we're doing here is the fact that Killer said that he works for Jesus Christ and that he goes into the strip club, he and his wife. The purpose is to bring the women out of that lifestyle, and he
The ones
sows
who
a
willing
seed
to
into
listen to
their
God's
life.
word,
He
they
sows a
will find the
seed.
light.
He
Otherwise,
sows
they
a
won't.
seed into their life so that they can come out of that lifestyle. So that is what he's talking about. So the question was, how many people that he has touched in the strip club, not physically touched, but spiritually touched.
Handfuls.
And so that is what he was really trying to get at. So for everybody saying he's debating, it may sound like that, but please, y'all in the comments, you got to learn how to laugh a little bit. Calm down, laugh, relax, okay? Ain't nobody, no one on the panel.
All right,
Even
Miss
though
Love.
you may hear some
I
yelling.
see where you're coming
And
from.
then the other thing that's
You're
going
being
on
very
is
facetious,
the
but I appreciate
co-host, his
your.
name is B. Okay, I'm calling him
I
B.
appreciate
He the co-host.
that you see
Okay.
through it.
And so the co-host, what he is saying is that he feels that we've given Killer a lot of the show tonight, and he's saying, can someone else talk? So for the comment section, if you have a question, Tiffany done gave y'all the link. Click the link, come on in the conversation. Maybe you can offer us a different thing. Skip Bayless, come on up in here, Skip. Okay, whoever else. Now, people done said he said the N-word.
Click that link if you got a problem.
Now, Killer, they mad and they don't want to come on because they said you said
Hey,
the N-word.
Let him come on. Let him come
He
on.
said you said the
I'm
N-word
here.
though.
Hey.
They said you said
I
the
did.
N-word.
I don't appreciate
Don't
that.
act
What do you?
ignorant if you don't want to hear it. As simple as that.
What do you
what he
identify
said,
as?
and
It
then,
don't matter what he identify as. This the thing. That's why I said put him out.
I identify as an
He
American.
being disrespectful behind on the phone because he know in real life he would get his ass whooped.
correct.
And motherfuckers is picking up on that. That's what I said. He is here to get
the people that
attention.
talk like they're no longer living or they're vegetables. They keep it up.
He a troll.
Understand that.
He's an
The
irritant.
people talk like you.
Yeah, you know
to
what,
me,
B. Rogers?
they no longer live.
I was trying to
Or
figure
they're
that
vegetables,
out.
brother. I ain't playing. You
Listen
understand?
to him. He has no purpose.
Playing.
He just talking.
Yeah, that's right, Rogers. They ain't here or they're vegetables. Which one do you want?
Who is
Wait,
Roderick?
what?
I don't see that
What
comment
are
here.
you talking about? I can't keep talking to this stupid motherfucker.
The ones who want to talk like you.
Oh my God,
They
I
ain't
got
here.
dumber.
Or the vegetables.
My
Which one
IQ
do you want,
dropped
Rogers?
3 points talking to
Which
this
one do you
nigga.
want? You better stop
Killer,
talking.
do you feel comfortable if in the strip club with the black people? You know they got black bounty hunt. I mean, they got the men up in it, the bouncers.
Americans.
The Americans, right?
I'm in the
So
strip club with Americans.
what he's saying is he want everybody because white and black and Hispanic is not on our map. It's not a part of the 50 states. Although Trump said that Hispanics was rapists, okay, and he said that he didn't want the Hispanic.
And I'll ask Trump.
No, listen.
That's what he said.
Where's the country Hispanic?
I know exactly the point he's trying to make.
We know the point, bro.
My point is relevant.
But answer my question though.
What is the relevance?
Would you say the N-word to the men that are black that work inside that strip club, or would they beat you down?
What? Say that again.
Would you say to a man of color, and you say the N-word to them in the strip club, if they're in their security, would they beat you down for calling them the N-word?
Hey, I walk in and say, hey, my nigga, what's good? How's the night going? You understand?
Okay. So then what it sounds like is you done grew up with the homies, and the homies that you have don't mind you saying that. But see, you
this motherfucker ain't grew up with shit.
That don't fly for every black
They're
person.
Hispanic.
Killer.
Do you
Some black
that?
folk killer will kill you, Killer. You got the
Are you typing the N-word
real world politics. Homies are not brothers. Brothers are brothers. Niggas are brothers. Not Latinos or
Because I
Hispanics.
told y'all he light skin. He ain't black. He's not white. He's light skin, y'all.
He's stupid. That's what he is.
No,
He's stupid in the motherfucker.
You just
wait a minute.
You can't control my
You
thought of
stupid motherfucker.
You can't subjugate
Bro,
me.
I can't even talk to you. You don't hold no points. You can't even say a sentence, my nigga.
You
can't even say a sentence. Like, you realize stupid.
And you be Willie Linkletter in the fucking flesh.
What are you still rambling?
Because I'm not. You need me
How
to be.
did you help the bitch in the strip club?
To know where I came from, not to know where my people are, and not to know what nationality means, and not racist.
And that's how you help the bitch in the strip club.
Lori Marie, do you know Killer? Lori Marie,
racist like you.
Said
I don't need to be
he's
racist
being
like
blessed for
I'm American,
him and his wife
and I
going
appreciate
into the strip
America
club.
for the
He
land
said he enjoys the strip club too, Lori
and for
Marie.
the land that is going
He's
to
not
die.
just in there witnessing. They enjoy the strip club, sis. So what you mean?
Misconstrue people and Rogers.
Did you just say misconstrue people? Hold up, bro. You just said misconstrue people. You just said misconstrue people.
He's saying I'm
this
black.
Why I don't. Tiff, bro, mute. Cut this nigga off.
Dumbass.
I can't talk to you. He said misconstrue people. He said misconstrue people.
Wait a minute.
I can't talk to him. I can't talk to him. This nigga said misconstrue people. He just said misconstrue people.
I have to say, because you are caught up in racism, and I'm not.
What are you talking about? Racism.
What am I talking about? Have you
cut this nigga off? Cut this motherfucker off. This nigga done.
Okay, listen, B, I'm gonna give him one more chance to answer a question directly without saying
we have the proof. It's been 2 hours and 45 minutes. We ain't figured nothing out.
Okay.
What
we got 10 minutes before we end it.
All right.
How we gonna do this? 10 minutes. I'm gonna let y'all take it out.
No, you gotta give us a topic. You gotta give us a topic.
No, just fuck the topic. Go to sleep, nigga. Go to sleep.
Strip club. No, Lori said that if he's blessed to do that, but Lori, he also enjoys the strippers. So, sis, do you understand the conversation of what he's saying? Because you said no, I don't. Yay or no?
No. She did.
I'm confused. What is she saying?
She explained it. Somebody's got to go in there and help these sisters come to life.
Oh well, the topic.
Hey, yo, somebody said we not as usual. And I feel it was important that I repeated that.
Yeah, but you said, but Killer, didn't you say you enjoy the strippers too? Though you said you enjoy the strippers.
He did say he enjoyed the strippers.
He said he's a man. So to Lori Marie,
I ain't perfect.
It's one thing to do one thing, but if I'm going to go in there for Jesus, should I enjoy and touch the strippers too? Is that you? So you agreeing with him? Call in to Lori.
Yeah, if y'all want to get on the panel before we end,
I'll yield my time to you too, Lori Marie. I'll yield my time.
There's a link if you want to click it.
Come on,
everyone is welcome. All is welcome. Come as you are.
The topic is he goes to the strip club, and he told you what he does for the Lord in the strip club.
He did not.
But then he did say that he also enjoyed. No, I'm talking to the girl because she said she got a little confused.
No, you trying to make it. No, the girl is right. Confusion is what she should be. Confused is what she should be.
That he has used the N-word multiple times, as well as Willie Lynch. So when you see the crowd upset on here, that's because they're not understanding his conversation right now. So
I'm Creole. I am black.
For what? You said what?
He said
I said my dad's side of the family is from Mississippi.
He's mulatto.
We are the largest stripping industry in the South.
Yeah, he Mexican is stupid.
And you look it up and you'll understand who I am. You understand? But I ain't Mexican, Mike. The Mexicans confuse me as them.
Of course they do.
Killer, you just told me, Killer, that you have Hispanics in your family, bro.
No, I said I live in an area of Hispanics. Yes, I do
No,
have.
nigga, you
So
said
you
they
think
was in
that
your
I
you
have Puerto
family.
think you
Ricans in
want
my
pure
family.
color?
I
You
have
said
fucking
they was in your
Italians in
family.
my
He said,
family.
"No,
I
you
have
said they was
Asians
in
in
your
You
my
said
family,
they
family.
was
killer."
in
I
your
have
family.
Samoans in my family. I have Dutch in my family. So what else do you have to say about it,
And you
Miss
have who
Love?
in there? Now, what's the other one? Samoans, you
I said
said?
Samoan. I
Okay.
said
So then you black.
what I said.
You black.
Thank
You
you.
mixed. You mulatto. Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
All right.
I'm Creole.
There it is.
You
I'm Creole.
Creole now? You
So I got nigga
Creole, bro?
in
You
me.
serious? You just listen to rap
But
music and
what
just
you
say
mad
shit,
about?
don't you?
What you mad about, Rogers? What you mad
You
about?
just listen to rap
What you
music
mad
and
Y'all
about?
see
just
my
say
Are
shirt
you
shit.
I
mad
got
because I
on.
don't
I
hate
ain't
you
even
because
gonna
you're
put them
darker than
on.
me?
I ain't gonna
Is,
put
is,
them
Bro,
on
is, is that what
chrome
you're mad
glasses.
about, or is it
I'm
because
mad
you
because
hate
you
me
said
because you ain't as light
misconstrue
as I am?
people.
Which one
I'm
is it,
mad because
Roger?
you
Mis-
said misconstrue
Which
people,
one is
and
it?
we
Is
still
it
ain't got
you're
no
mad because
clarification
I'm
about
not
that.
mad because
How
I'm
do
not
you
as dark as you,
misconstrue
or
people?
is it you mad because you aren't as light as me? Which one is it, Rogers?
I'm
Oh,
mad because you said misconstrue people, and we just not gonna skill past that like you didn't say what the fuck you just said.
I said misconstrue. Yes, I did.
yep. You said
No,
you said
Yes,
with
I
an E.
did.
You said with an
Yes, I
ED
did. And I'll stand
construed.
by it
You said
because
construed
the racist
killer. You
you
might have got
said
twisted because you was
misconstrue
talking so
people.
fast.
but the non-racists will
No,
appreciate that
no. How
someone
in
who's
the
going to
fuck do
stand
you
up for
misconstrue
reality,
people?
unlike you,
yeah.
Roger.
See, B Rogers want to know. I want to know.
How do you misconstrue people, nigga? Wow, wow,
Look
just
up the
wow.
definition of misconstrue.
No, how do you misconstrue people? I
Yeah.
know what
Look up the
misconstrue means,
definition of
which is why
misconstrue.
I said, how do you
I'm not going to
misconstrue
tell you.
people?
You can look it up yourself. You're intelligent, right? You ain't ignorant, right? Thank you.
I,
You
I
can look it
I
up
don't know
yourself.
what the
I don't
fuck.
need to tell you. You can look it up
Like
yourself.
you
It's as
have no point.
simple as, hey,
You
Google, what's
you
the
just
meaning
want
of
to be politically
misconstrue?
correct and just say shit. You watch Kevin Samuels. That's why you saying these
Hey,
buzzwords and shit.
you
Nigga,
watch
hypergamy.
Kevin Samuels.
Hypergamy is how I
I
helped the
don't
bitch in the
watch
strip
Kevin
club.
And
Samuels
then
because
I
the
I don't
helped
other
her.
support
thing to
Kevin
the other
Samuels.
person
I
that
don't
asked
support
about it,
feminism,
he
and I
also
hate
said that
feminists.
women need to learn how to
Oh
be
shit.
quiet.
Yeah,
You taking that
that's what I
from the
was trying to
scripture.
get
He
to.
said that women need to learn how to be quiet. But I'm just asking the mods real quick. Now, Tiffany be getting on me if I get to blocking folk. But what I don't appreciate is people coming up in here, Tim. So you better be glad I'm not in the comments. I'll take Tiffany going off on me, but you got one more time to be disrespectful to the host. Okay, one more time, and then you will never be able to come back unless you do another one. So watch your tongue and be respectful in this chat. Now we having a conversation, you interrupting. We trying to understand Killer right now. And King and my King B, that's your new name, King B. We trying to deal with this now. You know how the old people used to say, nah,
Mhm.
nah.
All right, we got two Lori Marie on the
All
panel.
right, to Lori.
What's up, Lori?
What's up?
Hey, Tiffany. Hi,
Hey,
everybody.
how you doing? What's up? What's on your mind?
Yeah, I was trying to understand, get clarity from is it Killer what he was saying.
Oh
I
God.
my understanding was that yeah, if you can clarify that because I thought he said him and his wife go into minister, so to speak, in the clubs to for the women. Can you expound on that?
Wait, hold on. Before that, sis.
Yeah.
What was your understanding? I'm just curious. What can you grasp from what just happened? What is your understanding of what just happened?
Um, the the young lady had mentioned that him and his wife go into the club, and I think I just misunderstood the content of the whole live, or at least this conversation.
Okay.
All right. So if I
Okay.
may, young sister, I've been going to strip clubs since I was 16. Okay. I've been around, pimps and players my whole life. I grew up in West Vegas, North Vegas, where all the pimps play. Because Vegas
Mm-hmm.
is nothing but filled of people who are running from LA and every other, avenue of violence out here in Southern California. So I got onto this game young, you know. But the thing is I had a daughter at a young age of 21. So
Hey, yo, let me talk. Hey, yo, let me talk.
I'm
See,
gonna
Tiff, this is my point.
because
This is my point. He ain't got no motherfucking point.
He said to Lori, I told him that I've been married. Hold on. I told him I've been married 24 years, and he said he hadn't run across a lot of women as myself. But he also, when he got angry, said that I, as a woman,
I said
should
I
be
wish
quiet. He
more
said my
females
husband should shut me up on this
weren't
live,
as
sis.
crazy
It's
as
so
they
many
are
topics
to
that
be
he's
in a
saying, sis. You
relationship
can't.
as
There's
long as
not
you
just
have.
one
That's
thing
what
he's
Shut the
saying.
fuck up, nigga. Goddamn.
And that's why Big King B
represent
is
my words
upset
in the
because he's
correct
not
way,
letting
and I
us
won't have
talk.
to correct you. How about that?
I ain't even saying nothing. You the only one rambling with your dumb ass.
Hey, you're the one crying. I'm speaking up for myself.
Bro, you don't know what you talking about.
Yeah, I know
Joe,
what I'm talking about.
the point is,
how about that?
you see what I'm saying, Tiff? This month, bro, kick this nigga off the show. He just want to get YouTube famous.
You know,
he did this, and we got 3 people. This shit didn't happen again. It's almost 3 hours.
Okay,
Come on, this nigga's dope.
Hear my thing. Lori, you said, and then we'll be done with it. B. Lori was just trying to say he was trying to get clarity on what he was saying.
I mean, my point is, with all that talking, he didn't answer Lori's question, not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, I
that
did
is my
answer
point.
It.
He's been doing that shit all night.
I did answer it.
Like, why are we talking to this nigga? He just dumb.
Rewind it back and listen.
Josh, stop calling people a child. Josh Desiree, you saying negative energy on the live. We've been laughing and everything. You talking about like a bunch of kids. How old are you? You are being immature, being on the darn comment, you the one name calling. So don't be coming on here talking about folk is being like kids. You're name calling. You just came
jump
in.
up on the live, Josh.
Okay, so you just came in. We chilling and laughing and cracking up. It may sound like that. If it's negative energy, that's you. Goodbye. Okay, because you call the names. There's no reason to call nobody a name.
I said is touch her nerve. Because we all know, a women's kryptonite is accountability, and it just like
I'm
about that.
Wait, okay, so
making better decisions for one's life.
Go ahead, Lori.
So, Killer, can you just briefly give a description or let me know what your point is? Because I'm trying to understand why they're disputing it. Like, what is it? Mm-hmm.
He has no point. That's what we dispute. He just saying words.
You were talking about my lady and I when we go to strip clubs, right?
You wanted to what's the whole focus? Because I just came right in the middle, and I just heard all the arguing, name calling. I didn't know what you said that is riling this all up. Mm-hmm.
So basically, I said, I don't support Kevin Samuels because he said he's a male feminist. All right. And feminism is why we're all here today, gathered right now.
What? See what I'm saying? We just let this nigga go.
Let me finish hearing what he's saying.
So you can understand what I'm saying. You asked me a question.
It's hard when you have a fucking brain.
He doesn't
when you can think. It is hard to listen to you talk.
To sit here and say I don't support Kevin Samuels. Because
bro, she asked what you doing in the strip club, serving the strippers.
Pickup artist.
The question answer, sis, is this.
He
dealt with that, what you just heard him say.
And
then he does say that he and his wife, I asked the question because he said he does enjoy the strippers too. So my question was, is he in for Jesus Christ? Is he fulfilling his flesh when he's enjoying the strippers, or is it spiritual? And I mean, I'm being real serious.
Hey.
And so when he said feminism, I told him that I was sexually molested at a young age. He said that women are molested because of feminism. And I said, so I was 4 years old being sexually abused and I was raped at 14. It had nothing to do with my mom or anything. I was at school.
So why wasn't your mom there to protect you from that? Why wasn't your dad there to protect you from that? Because your mom pushed your dad out and she had to put you with
the irritation is in the
Wait, hold on, Killer. Hold on.
No. That's the bullshit that Kevin Samuels be talking about. You support Kevin Samuels, so hey, I'm here for Kevin Samuels in your face. No, we're not gonna not do that. I'm gonna bring it up and I'm gonna point it out.
Yeah, he said he don't support Kevin Samuels.
He just literally
Yeah,
said,
I
"Why
don't
wasn't
support
your
Kevin
mother
Samuels,
there
but
to
his
protect
message,
you?" That's
Can you
disrespectful.
y'all need to
Can
hear.
you answer that, Killer? Can you answer that? Why or do you believe that her mother should have been there to protect her concerning
I
that?
didn't say she
You know what?
wasn't.
If
And
y'all
who said
played
she
the
was?
gender roles and understood the gender roles and the importance of the gender roles, she wouldn't be here crying about how she got molested at 4 years old. Now, would she?
Bro, listen, but Killer, I'm not crying about it because what did I tell you?
Yeah,
I got
you
a
She's
real
are.
not.
You're
publisher.
bringing it
Kid,
up.
no, hold on.
You're crying about
Hold
it.
on. Let me
You're
put
looking
my
for
plug in,
sympathy.
Tiff.
You're
I got
bringing
a
it
real
up.
publisher. It's
If
a
you didn't care about it,
testimony,
you would have
and
left
it's
it
going to
behind,
help
and you would
other
have made
young
that
women
decision.
like
But
them
no,
ones that
you
you
want
paying and the
sympathy, you need
strippers. Some of
validation,
them
so you're
strippers
going to
have
bring
been
it up just so
molested
you can
too.
make other people look bad.
Okay,
And
so
I'm not
don't
here for
that's
that,
that's
and neither
why
does
you
Kevin
keep getting
Samuels.
the
Kevin
resistance,
Samuels
bro,
doesn't have
because you're being
responsibility calling
you're
out
not
just
Wait,
listen,
hold
you
on.
said you have
and
a
you don't
daughter
agree.
and you said
Both of
that you
you
have a
guys.
child that you had at a young age. So why didn't your mom and daddy teach you that abstinence and fornication was a sin because you wasn't married?
Hey, you know what?
Okay,
My
so
mom told
see
me
how
to
we
wait
can
till I'm
switch
25
that?
to have a kid. I said, fuck that. I want to have great grandchildren, so I
Okay,
decided
so
to have
then
my
my
kids at
point is, how
22.
can you tell a
Yeah.
I
4-year-old
decided
and
to
a
have
Wait a
five-year-old?
minute.
Say
Wait a
if
Yo.
minute.
my
Wait a
mom
minute.
and
great
dad was
Everybody,
at
grandfather.
work,
What do
my
have
you have
my
to
mom
say
and
about
dad
have
that?
my
might
I
have
wanted
trash.
to be
had
a
of a
great
better
Have
grandfather,
my
foundation.
so I
trash
had my
for
kids at
allowing
20. What are
freedom
you
of
going to say
speech.
about that? You have something productive to say about it or not?
Kick this nigga off. He is done.
How am I
You
trash
are
for
not going to
allowing
overtalk me,
freedom of
just like
speech?
Kevin Samuels does not allow
You
females to
so
overtalk me.
goddamn dumb. You don't
You
even
asked the
realize
question.
these women
I
is
gave you
coddling you.
a
They
direct
just
statement
playing with you because
and
they know you
inquired on.
dumb.
So
You
either
ain't
Wait,
proven not a single point.
I
You
think
can't
Killer
talk your
has a
way
lot
out of
of
what
points.
paper bag.
go
You really are
It,
explain
dumb.
yourself.
You should shut up.
it's really
Hey,
difficult
Roger,
to have the
take your response.
conversation because I think
Okay.
Killer has some points. I agree with some of the things that he says. I also agree with some of the things the young lady had mentioned too. But it's hard to have the conversation if everybody talking over each
But
other.
see, here's
And
the
for us
thing,
to,
sis. I would give you that, but I spent 30 minutes. King B didn't say one word, and I spent 30 minutes defending him the same way that you did. What he said was niggers. What he said was that my sexual abuse was my fault. So I didn't even come at him with that. I knew where he was going.
When
So
did
I'm
I
the
say
one
that?
on here that
When did I
actually
say it
gave
was
him
your fault?
credit for
I
what
said it was
he's
your
doing.
mother's
he's
fault.
saying, when did you say it was your fault?
I said
He
it was
has
your
not
mother's fault. I didn't say
answered
it
the
was your fault.
questions with
I said it was your
everyone.
mother's fault directly.
Okay. And
So
so
when
when
did
you
I
say
say
you
it was
agree,
your
you
fault?
can't
No,
agree
no, no,
with
no, no,
him
no, no,
saying
no,
that a
no, no,
woman
no,
should
no, no,
not
no, no.
talk. Cause see, I've been married
Hold it, wait a
24
No,
minute.
that's
years.
not what I'm
When did I
saying.
say it was your fault? I said
And
it
so
was your
my
mother's
husband
fault.
told him, you can't talk to my wife and be cussing her like that. So we have to get an understanding
Hey, you know
with
what?
all like
If you
I'm
don't
a
like the way men
minister.
are expressing
Okay.
stuff,
So
you know
I've,
what?
I've
Give me
dealt with
the
the
fuck out the
disrespect, but I
fucking
am a woman of God. I'm married 24 years. My daughter we had in
That don't
wedlock.
mean nothing to me.
I own
It
my
don't mean
own
nothing to me.
nonprofit. He
It don't mean
said
nothing to me.
affirmative action
Especially if
is
your
what
husband over
blacks
there
do.
crying
Okay, so as you
like a
hear him,
fucking
he
punk
just
on the
said that
sideline.
we're effing
Oh,
nothing to him.
how dare
So
this
no,
nigga
we're
say
not
stuff about
defending
my
him
mother?
anymore.
How
And
dare
the
he?
reason everybody's talking over him because
No,
he's never shut up for the last 3 hours. We've been quiet and allowed him the floor for an entire hour, and he still did not answer the questions in the comment. Period.
yes, I did. Just
Okay,
because it
but see,
wasn't the answer you wanted doesn't mean I
you keep
didn't answer
switch.
them. Thank you very
Killer,
much.
we talked about the bipolarism, and you keep switching. Now I done defended you, and you calm down. But now you done got all riled back up.
Right. She had your back.
I
She had
had
your
your
back,
back on here,
Killer.
so that's what I'm saying,
No,
sis.
no, she didn't
You
have my
come
back.
on. I'm 47
No,
years
she was
old. I
being
don't know how
facetious
old
the
you
whole
are,
time, and
but
I
I'm
called it out.
47. So I done had
She
his
was
back
being
on here. So
facetious
I'm
the
not
whole
going to
time.
take that
The whole
everybody over talking him.
time.
I
No,
tried to help him
no,
in this process.
no, no,
Killer,
no,
you said it yourself. You was like,
no, no.
you
You
did.
should have had a daddy in your life to tell you no more often. That's what you should have had. And
I
that's what
had a
Kevin
father.
Samuels tells these
My
certain
mom and
females.
daddy were together, bro.
No,
They was at work.
no. Your mom was the domineering. Your
No,
daddy
she
should have told
wasn't.
you no more.
No, my dad is
But
straight
no,
head.
no, no, no. He
My
failed you.
father's the
He
head of the
failed you.
household.
Understand that. He failed
My
you. That's
mama
why
didn't
you're
even
over there
have to
arguing
work
with
if
me.
she didn't want to, but she still got her degree in IT. Shut up. See, that's what I mean when you cross the line. Shut it up. We done already been over this before. You don't have to name call.
I'm
And
trying
do
to
all of
add
that.
you to
Make
the
your point.
stream. Give me one
Make your
second.
point. Make your point, but don't go go coming at my father, my mother, and all this, because I can come at your mother, your father, because you had a child out of wedlock. I didn't, and neither did my parents.
Hey,
So
I
you
don't
was the
believe
I
in
one
was
marriage.
trying to
fornicating
add
and
you
I don't
sinning.
team,
believe in
like
marriage. I don't believe in giving women, power over man.
The Bible says
your
that
wife got power over you because she got you in a strip club.
So just for the fact that you believe in marriage says you're not a woman of God. That's what a hypocrite you are. Thank you for saying it all. Thank you for
see what I'm saying?
Be married. Oh, that's a new one, y'all.
You see what I'm saying? The more we let this nigga talk, the dumber the shit comes out of his mouth. He just said, if you a woman of God, you should be against marriage. That's why I'm like, this, come on.
See, that's
this
what
nigga dumb.
You on the line, but he's saying that it's against the law to be married. So he's
no,
saying
I said it's against the Bible. I didn't say against the law.
I mean, at this point, we just making fun of retarded people. Kick this nigga out.
Make it plain.
I'm trying to add someone and take him out, but it's not letting me. Hold on, y'all.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can only have 5 on at a time, right?
It should be able to add.
Have like 11.
Mike said he wanted to say something to him.
King Mike.
Can y'all add him or it's only me?
No, you only can, sis. You're the only one can do
All right, y'all keep going. I'm gonna try to figure this out.
Okay. Yeah, King Mike just need to call. Tell him to hit the.
No, there should be like, you should be able to put like 10, 11, 12 of them in there.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm trying to scroll down to be able to do it.
What she need to do?
Y'all go ahead. I'll figure it out.
I'm trying to ask Killer, why does he believe that she's a hypocrite if she believes in marriage? And according to the
Bible says, do not give power unto women that destroys kings. If you understand the law of the land allows women to destroy kings. When America is built so every man can be a king, marriage is that one thing that keeps a man from being a king. You can't be a king without fun, right?
You can't be a king without what?
Am I wrong?
Can you say that again? I didn't hear it. Is he gone? I didn't hear that last statement, Killer. A king can't be a king without.
Let that hypergamy show, because
did you say let the hypergamy show?
Niggas to have the funds in order for them to fuck, for you to
this
fuck
nigga
with
said
them.
let the hypergamy show.
Hey,
he's back at that word.
We all know these are all women. They all want
the let the hypergamy show.
They all want the best.
Tiff, you know what? I mean, listen. We done gave him 3 hours. The chat, listen, we're about we are about subscribers. I am a VIP mod. So Tiff, it's time for Killer to go because people feel like he's gotten off topic. They cannot follow him for the last 3 hours. So he cannot explain himself. And so it's time to go. The other young man is offended. We don't want no one offended. No,
just like
Killer, hold on a second. Hold on, because this ain't your channel. Killer, this ain't your channel.
I don't care.
Sis,
I don't care.
Sis, we don't
want you to be offended. I'm going to speak the way I speak.
We don't believe. When you said that when your father molested you, or you're saying if my father molested it, that's wrong, whatever. I share the same thing, sis. It's a testimony for me. I'm no longer a victim. I'm a survivor. That's why I got a real publisher. I have marketing. I have publicists that when my book come out, it's going to help others like those that he talking about in the strip club. Because some of them in the strip club also were molested and raped, I'm pretty sure, and pimped out. So at the end of the day, that's what the book talks about. It also talks about the biblical standards. But for no woman deserves to be abused or raped, period. I don't care if it's mama, daddy, grandmama, auntie, cousin, or friend. So at the end of the day, God does not appreciate that. It's in the Bible. King David, not his queen, made that mistake when his daughter was raped. And that's why Absalom, his son, came against him because he let that stuff slide. So at the end, and he had to suffer for that. Okay, so at the end of the day, the kings in the Bible, God showed us sometimes didn't do their job. So then he brought Deborah the judge, and Deborah the judge came on the scene because the men weren't in place. And what we have today in society is a woman can't be backed up because we don't have enough kings that are lord over their gardens. They busy living with women, living off the woman, and the woman is having to be the man because the man has never been the man. So when we talk about it real talk, we have to talk about men getting back into their rightful places. And I'm not going to submit to something that's not leadership, because that's what I won't do. But I've been married 24 years, very happy, and me and my husband work as a team. So at the end of the day, Killer has been all over the place calling people in words. He's been all over the place saying that women, we are bees. He told us that we're nothing. He told us that we should shut our mouths, that we should not talk. So he has disrespected the chat for the last 3 hours, and everyone is over it. There is no reasoning with someone that wants clout because he got 3 followers on Instagram. How many he got? 3 subscribers?
I'm not playing with y'all tonight.
You know what, sis? I really appreciate you for trying to make that sound as civilized. That takes a lot. You put that together well. Oh man, you put that together because that was a heap of bullshit. And oh boy, you reached down deep and you got some good words and you made that sound good.
You know, you gotta be peaceful, King.
Oh, you put that together, boy, that nigga, that's dumb as shit.
That's what I'm saying. So everybody here all the hollering, but that's because he never allowed us to talk. So then you end up talking over one another. And the only thing is that, Tiff, you gave him a chance, but that's not about your channel, to be honest with you. That's just not cool. And now we have a young lady that feels like her being raped or molested, she deserved that. That is not what this conversation is about.
Mm-hmm.
And
hey, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, co-host. You the co-host.
Hey, Tiff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want everybody who's watching your live, especially female, to pay attention to this. I don't know how long you've been listening, but if you've been listening for a while, you remember how long ago did I say kick him off?
Probably about an hour.
Okay. Now, remember when me and you talked on different occasions and I said the problem is the alpha males and the ones in your life is not respected enough like granddaddy. Because when they tell you something from their own discernment, you don't listen to it. Now, I said because I seen he was stupid and he wasn't going nowhere with his thought. I called the whole goddamn play.
He did.
You see what I'm saying? And what happened? He started calling motherfuckers niggas and saying women should do. And I see, and I'm not saying nothing wrong. I'm just saying, but that's one of the biggest problems because you do have dudes who give a fuck about you, who gonna give you some God knowledge, but you got to listen. And that's a perfect example of it. I said, say, man, I can't talk to this dude. He's dumb. And all he's proving is that he's fucking dumb.
Hyperboles and canon.
He just saying words. And he proved my point 100%. I was like, yeah, Kevin Sam, you have a point, but then you have idiots like him who have no comprehension.
Exactly.
Like you just making us look bad. You just go destroy everything Kevin Samuels built. This shit's gonna go viral.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then to me, Kevin Samuels will be embarrassed. He don't want nobody speaking to him like that. He don't know if he's black. He said he got Hispanic in his family. Then he said he's mulatto. So like I said, I told you, Tiff, from the beginning, he was drunk. Okay, he had a little bit too much to drink. Period. And he talking about, well, I'm not swaying. Okay.
Now I peeped his agenda as soon as the sis came on and he started talking to her and using these buzzwords, talking about hypergamy and accountability. Bro, I seen it. I seen the whole motherfucking play.
He defend himself, y'all.
How many times?
He don't give a fuck about him defending himself.
He said, this is Willie Lynch in the flesh.
He did say Willie
Lynch.
Like, he called me Willie Lynch. He said that we are Willie Lynch. As blacks, we are the one that are Willie Lynches. So that's
you see what
he got too much time, sis. You know I love you. I'm a VIP mod, but he can't. We can't even. But now how is y'all commenting? I can't comment. I didn't learn how.
I think they in the regular YouTube.
Oh, I need to get on the computer. That's what I need to do. That's probably how I'm.
Killer jumped in the chair.
Killer's a mess. But
that nigga said hypergamy. That nigga said if you would, if because your hypergamy is out of check, you would
Hypergamy. That's what he
misconstrue
said.
people.
That's what he said. Hypergamy. And I done showed my face. He asked me to Lori to show my face. I showed it a few times, girl. You know, I had to go on and put a hat on. You know how when you be jumping on live and can't, I didn't want to look too bad and embarrass Tiffany. So, and embarrass the chat. I didn't want to embarrass y'all with a bonnet. So I had to go on and, put a little hat on.
Well,
Too
the
late. Too
guy
late.
he had a really good point that I want to hear what you two, Tiffany and Denise, I think, have to say in response to what he said. When men do step up like he did, because I do believe that there are men who are stepping up like that, but I believe that there is such an independence that have been ingrained because of what we've been through as far as the independence of the woman. And it's just a give and take and an understanding where we've been to work with each other, get past those things. But he brought that up real good because there are men who are stepping up to the plate. But again, it's the women who have to work
It
through
sounds
that.
like you want to give him a chance to speak to Lori.
No, we
No,
don't.
what I'm
No, no, no,
saying,
no,
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 what I'm
no, no, no.
saying,
I like what Lori
I'm
is
talking about the
saying.
guy who just spoke and said that he said, "Hey, get him off the show."
That's
There
what
are
he.
Oh,
men
okay.
who
That's what he's
are
saying.
there
Yes.
are men who stepping up, but we've been
Accustomed to jumping in, or we're trying to handle it ourselves, sis, is what you're saying.
Yes, yes,
Yes, he's right. I agree with him. Because you know what, being married 24 years, I had to. My mom, nobody. You know how you can be raised in a house where they're married, right? But at the end of the day, until you get married with that spouse, so for us, like she's saying, I had to learn that my husband how to lead. Now we're a team, don't get me wrong. He's not dogmatic, he's not somebody shut up woman and all of that, but I have to let him defend me. And then some, like when he came in here and he heard that, he was like, one more time and then you want to get off the phone. So I would respect my husband, but Killer heard that and he shut up. So at the end of the day, I agree with you, sis, that I do think oftentimes some of us are like, I'm gonna tell you, my mom is single now. And the last guy she had, she felt like, oh, he controlling me. And I was like, no, mama. I said, he's really trying to lead, but you're not letting him lead because of the pain from yesterday.
hey, I just want to say this because I have been this dude in a lot of my homegirls' life.
Mm-hmm.
This conversation that just happened,
Mm-hmm.
female bring this dude around,
Mm-hmm.
say, say, that nigga stupid, leave him alone.
Mm-hmm.
If you respect that man enough to ask, listen when he say that motherfucker stupid, leave him alone. Don't question it. You gotta allow me to do that.
That's right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I do not disagree. And I like how to, Lori, I appreciate you bringing that out so that everybody can hear that. But no, I call, that's why I told him he's King B now, because I like how, from that. I mean, he said 2 hours ago, he got to go. He's disrespectful, and so, Tiffany was just trying to give him a chance.
Yeah, see, I'm all about being like open minded and stuff, but you right.
Hmm. But no, I
This is
like
the
King
thing.
B.
What? Yeah,
I
yes,
like
ma'am.
you, King B.
I like you too. But here's the thing, and this is why you got to start learning to. If you love yourself, you got
Hmm.
to trust the men that love you. Because I'm not a motherfucker who. This is what's wrong with pandering. A motherfucker who gonna tell you what you like to hear is only trying to get something out of you. A nigga who is gonna tell you straight up that's fucked up, don't do it. And that's a motherfucker who really care about you.
Mm-hmm.
And these dudes are around, they just not in traditional fucking positions. And
Right.
I've done it 100 times. But you can't see, I personally believe
Hmm.
the man and the woman protects, but they protect in a different way. The man protects physically, the woman has intuition. I know this for a fact.
That's
And when
true.
you get close to a woman, when you get in her womb, She can feel some shit around you. So your woman can tell you when your homeboys ain't shit. Don't go out and hustle today, baby. You're gonna end up in jail. That shit real. And you got to listen to me when I tell you
Come on.
this nigga gonna make me fuck him up. Leave him alone. Don't fuck with him. You got to listen to them niggas around you that's telling you that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
I feel you, B. I feel you. I feel you.
Our killer's in the chat now.
Yeah.
Oh
He was trying
Lord.
to bounce me around. Bring me back now.
Man, listen, Tiff, I told you, Kevin Samuels is what's popping now.
Right.
So
Right.
you have these motherfuckers who were trying to recreate, and I said that shit hours ago. Soon as he did it, I called. I said, all he trying to do is create a Kevin Samuels moment. No matter what this woman say, it's going to be some
That's
kind of
true.
debate, and
That's
that was exactly what happened.
yeah.
And he just saying Kevin Samuels buzzwords. But if you take accountability and keep your hypergamy in check of the hypergamy, none of us would be here right now. Now would we?
I'ma just tell y'all this as we end this live. I had no idea.
That's okay, Tip. Don't feel bad. Because at the end of the day, guess what? You and King B, y'all have the last say. This is the show that you all did. I think it was a great show. I know it's a
Yeah,
lot of young
listen.
arguing, but
This
I
is
like
the
King
best
B.
show
And
we
I
King
have
like
ever
you
B
too.
had.
did say, King B said from the beginning, he said, this woman is sitting up here telling the truth, but no matter what she say, he's fighting her. And he's right. He just kept going and going. Then I started siding with Killer. I was trying to take his
Why
side.
you was
And he
trying?
even thanked me. He was like, thank you, Miss Love. But then he switched. That's why I said he bipolar, and we just got to understand it.
No, it is not bipolar. No, listen to what I'm telling you. It's not a
Okay.
this is alpha male telling my sister's real game.
Okay.
Listen, niggas is getting programmed by the fucking computer.
Okay.
Go back and listen to this live. It's not it motherfuckers is programmed by a computer. And what you subscribe to is what the fuck you become. He couldn't talk outside of Kevin Samuels' realm.
Right. Right.
That motherfucker said if you have your hypergamy in check of the hypergamy, like my nigga.
I can't laugh on that.
You
Listen,
see when I said, bro, how much Kevin Samuels do you watch, bro? How much do you watch this shit? Like I say, he has valid points, but these motherfuckers is programming themselves to be something different. This motherfucker just stupid.
Yeah.
It's and when you
let
run
me tell you
across a
something.
nigga and you figure out he's stupid, I don't give a fuck how cute he is. I don't give a fuck if you want to fuck him, if you did not already fucked him, and his dick big and the nigga please you. If you accept stupid, accept what come with it. I would say get the fuck away from stupid. But once you realize it's stupid, it ain't gonna never
And he
motherfucking change.
just proved, and you know what? He just proved your point, King B, because you are the one coming against him and cussing him out. But he just in the chat, no, you're an emotional manipulator, Miss Love. I haven't even said one word.
No, the reason why I put that on the screen is we're gonna make this a part 2 tomorrow night. I'm not banning nobody. We're gonna come back here in 24 hours and we're going to try to talk civilized.
Well, you can't
All
talk.
right,
Killer don't get a chance to come back. I mean, that's over.
Oh, it's over.
That's over. No, really. I mean, because we have women that left the chat, Tiff, and like I said, me being a
The reason why I said
victim
do
to
it again because it sounded like
survivor,
he was drunk. That's why.
I
bro,
don't give
listen.
a
When you get drunk, you got to show your ID to show that you were grown and you know what you're getting ready to put in your body.
Oh
So
yeah.
if we was
That's
at the
right.
bar and I was gonna put hands on him, he'd be a drunk nigga that got fucked up by me
That's
tonight.
right.
I
That's
don't give a
true.
fuck about
Okay.
how
That's
much you
true.
drunk.
That's true. And to Lori, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, keep praying, sis. You know, I am a woman that supports women empowerment, but I am with you. I do let my husband lead, but we are a team and there's no I in team. So we've been successfully married, married for 24 years. It hasn't been easy, right? But with God, prayer, understanding, and even sometimes therapy works not because you even got a problem, but just simply because you want to make the marriage grow. My husband loved, like, going to marriage conferences, not the ones that everybody, but just to strengthen the marriage. And in today's society, so many people are divorcing. So I do celebrate that we've made it this far. But I know we couldn't have made it here without God. I give God the full glory for my life. You know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, if my pastor was listening, oh Lord, he'd have
Lord.
a fit. No, he'd have a fit with Killer. But yeah, I appreciate the sis, and I just want to say to the other sis again, I feel you, and I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor, and so are you. And so dismiss Killer because you didn't deserve to be raped because your mama didn't protect you. That's a lie.
Hey,
Period.
sis. Hey, as a man, I want to say I apologize for that idiot. I believe Tiff should have kicked him out as soon as I said kick him out, so
Yeah.
shit like that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Now, we are here to challenge dialogue and have different points of views and hear men out.
Yeah, that's what I
But
was trying to do.
but listen, man. But at the same time, like I say, you got to listen when the real one tell
That's
you, nah,
it.
bro, that's out.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
Because now I got to apologize to the women who done been
Yeah.
disrespected by this
Yes.
motherfucker because he's stupid. And like I say, there is no point with a stupid motherfucker. That's why I was asking simple questions and seeing like, and that's why when Lori asked him a question and I cut him off after so long, bro, it only takes you so long to get to a point.
Right.
And he had none.
And he said it. And he never answered the question. It took 3 hours. And like King B say, he never answered my question.
And yeah, it never got answered.
And
So
now I got
if
a headache.
anybody was offended, I'm so sorry. It's just that I always try to be open minded. I'm gonna try to trust I'm gonna trust my co-host, man.
But Killer need to be blocked. I'm tired. Killer talk too much. He needs to be
I
blocked.
knew that nigga was stupid. He got I
He
knew he
don't
was
even know
stupid.
what happened. Now, what's the other word he said, King B? What
Well,
was
he
the other
said
He
he
word?
just
said
said something
Construed
about
accountability
it.
hypergamy.
Construed it. Not construed.
misconstrued the
Miss
person. He said they he said misconstrued the person. My brain shut off at that point. I can't continue to have this conversation.
But you
I
know
can't
what?
do it.
The crazy part is, I think Killer been in my chair for a long time, and I'm just mad that you've been thinking this about black people, and you this is the first time you didn't told me this. I'm just,
I ain't never seen Killer for.
I believe Killer's been in my chair for a minute.
Samantha, you right. When you get drunk, the truth. That's what I'm talking about, Samantha. I appreciate that queen on the line. She a queen, and I appreciate her and her comments earlier about, you know, even defending me with my mom and dad work. So, my grandma, took care of me, but it wasn't my grandma's house. My mom, who would have thought my mom and dad, a family member that they didn't know was a pedophile, right? And I thank God it wasn't a rape at the age of 4, 5, and 6. That's in my book, but you know, at the end of the day, they didn't know, and it broke their heart. My mom is older, and it still hurts her because she was at work and my daddy was at work. They wasn't trying to sit around and get a check. They were they were doing what? Because I'm the only child. So they were working so that I could have a better life. And so
Yeah,
I appreciate Samantha coming, to my defense there because I don't have to defend my parents. At the same time, things happen. And
I
so
just hope
God
y'all
said in his
forgive
word,
me, and I gotta learn when the open mindedness, like I said, when you just you know,
hmm well, just like what the king, I call him King B, what he just said. You know what I'm saying? He had discernment, and yeah, that's what she said. Keep kinging because he had discernment, Tiff, and he said it
mhm.
from day one. We could have talked to more people on this
We
line.
could have had a much more useful
Yes,
dialogue.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. Like
Okay.
to Lori, I love what she said. I love her perspective. So
Mhm.
I'm just saying he got to go. I mean, it's enough is enough with the
And
foolishness.
and and personally, Tiff, that make it hard on me because I have my points of view as a man, but I really be wanting to hear what the sisters have to say.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Hmm
you know what I'm saying? And that just make it just put me in a different light. You see what I'm saying?
hmm And then you
yeah.
even
And
defended
you
her
come
though,
from
King
a
B.
perspective of you come from a male perspective, but at the
Hmm
same time, you don't come from like with him. It's like he don't like women at all.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. He a red pill fucking hard copy. He just
Okay.
these fucking words that you see off the internet when you look into the red pill community. When you look
I
on
was
MG,
wondering about that,
you
King.
gonna hear this. That's all he was saying.
Can you break that down real quick? But I appreciate you defending Tiffany too, because even when he took over the show, he said this is her show. This is our, and so I appreciate that's a man. Like I said, that's a
You,
man. My daddy, he's deceased, and he is. I'm from 13. I'm from 13 generations of military men, and my father would salute you, and he would say it just how you said it. He's not going to be politically correct. So he would have said it, and he would have loved you. He would have loved to hear you. No, no
well, I
lie.
sure appreciate that, sis.
Yeah, but
You
what's
said,
the
can I
red
break it
pill?
down?
Yeah, I didn't never heard that before. The
What
red
part?
pill. The red pill. What is that?
Okay. Uh, well, right now, you know about Kevin Samuels, right?
I've heard about him. Yeah.
Okay, well, right now, what's popping, what's going on now? What the
Mm-hmm.
red pill is? You've heard the niggas ain't shit, black woman, not even black woman type of typically women complaints about men.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Well, the red pill is the answer to it.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And what I was saying is the red pill, in essence,
Mm-hmm.
it does have a lot of valid points.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is you have these motherfuckers that's like internet nerds.
Right.
Case example, Killer Haze.
Mm-hmm.
And all you and here's you have two things going on. You are hearing the points of view of men who can really get women and they're giving you their experiences, and you're hearing men who can't get the women that they want. And you're hearing these voices simultaneously.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
The men who can get women, when they're talking about these subjects, it's with more discernment.
Mm-hmm.
When you're the men who can't get women,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, me as a man, I can tell they can't get women just by the way they talk.
Right.
But it's more hateful. It's more extreme. You know what I'm saying? So Kevin Samuels, he uh uh he pushed the agenda that a grown man should push. Wear a suit, make yourself the best version of yourself, and get a woman that's gonna compliment you, and get married to a good woman. That's essentially the point of what he's saying.
Okay. Okay.
But in his series, when you look on YouTube, he have these little segments where he getting into it with women, and they
Okay.
having these little back and forths, and they go viral.
Okay. I got you.
So what I was saying, what was going like, so there are these words that come from the red pill community, like high value man, talking about women having accountability. You know when you could tell when when your kids been listening to a certain type of rapper,
Right. Uh-huh.
it's the same thing.
Okay.
So while he talking to you, I'm hearing these buzzwords, but I'm not no computer motherfucker. I'm a real nigga. You
Right.
feel me?
Right. Uh-huh.
So so when Kevin Samuels is having these debates, there's a reason. These women are being snarky and they not being like they're debates, but he's responding the way he responding because they're giving him a reason to. You see what I'm saying?
Right, right. And that's why the whistleblower always comes for Tiffany, right? Because she's defending him.
Yeah,
Okay.
and like I'm saying, in the same essence, when you started talking, like our base of conversation, the subject where we was going, there was no need for that.
Right, right.
You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Uh-huh.
I
Yes.
mean, because you said, I mean, one of the main things that Kevin Samuels push is marry before you carry. You
Right.
know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And he grills women about how they just go along frivolously about these relationships with different baby daddies, which he brought up with you. And that's why I was like, there's no point in paying attention to him. He's a fucking
Right.
machine.
That's
Because
true.
you just said that you was a woman of the church. You've been married for 24 years and you heavy in the church. So it would be logical to assume that you believe in marry before you carry. Why would you dispute that,
Right.
right?
Right. That's right. Because I mean that is what happened. She didn't come out of way. Like I don't judge a woman that may have. I'm just saying
I'm
we did
but
not.
but I'm just saying what just went on. That's
Yes.
how I called it like that. So
Right.
I'm seeing he talking to this lady, and for what I can see, she ain't being nothing but nice and respectful to me.
Right, right.
The
Right.
conversation, the back and forth we had has been a regular human back and forth. There's no reason to disagree because we just shooting the shit for the most part.
Right. And laughing off of how what it and the words. I'm telling you, I done said it so
Valerie
much.
wanted me to say thank you to King B Rogers for taking up for us women.
Yeah, and then two, Lori, this part two
It's
tomorrow.
cool,
Come
man.
back.
It's cool. It's a real was out here, man.
Yeah, it is, and he's a real one. He's a real one. Now, too, Lori, my grandma be like, "Now y'all better snatch him up right now. Now you listen to him. He been raised right. He been raised right."
Listen, we have 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I'm gonna thank y'all so much. And again, I apologize for allowing that to go on. I'm gonna learn. I'm still growing. I'm gonna learn how to, take over the show when I need to and be more assertive in that area. But my thing is, I'm always trying to, freedom of speech, freedom of speech. But at some point, me and B Riders have done so many shows to the point to where I should trust my host and you as my VIP mind. I tried to stand up for you a couple times, but
No,
I
it's
don't
okay.
know.
I was more concerned about because with me being a moderator, right? Our job is to, handle the chat. So I'm looking at
Mhm.
the comments and the temperature of your chat. That's our job to keep
But
that
but but
away.
Charlize got rid of them in the
Oh,
chat
Charlize
because
got rid of a few, honey. She said enough is enough.
oh
Yes, and I mean really because they coming
yeah
on cussing you out, calling you out of your name, and
yeah
so as a VIP mod, Tiff, you have to let us because sometimes you
yeah
don't see them all, and sometimes
yeah.
they'll go nice, and then they'll go
Hmm.
real crazy on you, and so sometimes we
That's
gotta
why I
take
don't
your
I don't
time.
question y'all. Y'all been
Yeah,
with me too long.
yeah. But Charlize said, she said what she said, he said what he said. And
Yeah.
she took care of that, and the other mods is in the channel too. Everybody, all the mods took care of it.
Yeah, I don't question y'all like that. And
Mhm.
I'm gonna again B Rogers, I'm not gonna question B Rogers anymore. He has earned his
Yeah.
official spot. First of all, he's the leader of my all male panel that I was supposed to be starting back in the
Uh-huh.
day. But
Yep.
I kind of
Yep.
got off on that, but now we're
Yeah.
back, and he's the leader of that. I won't even be on that, of course, because I'm not a male.
Mhm.
So I trust him enough to do that. So I should trust him also when he's co-hosting with me.
Yeah. I think it's awesome. I think this is, I'm glad you do StreamYard because StreamYard
Oh,
allows.
because of you.
I know, but StreamYard allows us to, now listen, y'all be cute. You weren't even dressed up, Tiff, and your lighting was good and stuff. And then I need to learn how to do my lighting and stuff. I don't know. I had to put on a hat and everything. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We'll talk
Listen,
about that
listen.
offline. But yeah, to Lori, come back tomorrow, sis, because she wants to ask King B a question, unless you're gonna let him answer it tonight, Tiff.
Oh yeah. Oh well. Oh, the
You
question.
see it,
You know
King?
what?
What
We
is
will-
your
we can
view
talk
when
about that
KS says,
question
yeah, she said, what is your
tomorrow. We'll do a part two.
yeah. So that'll be, but he can think about it. I know he probably already knows. So she said, what is your view when Kevin Samuel says that a woman who is not expecting a man to spin on her, but he tell women to give it up on the third date? Oh wow, I
Yeah.
didn't know he said that. See, I don't know him. I don't follow him.
I didn't know that either, but what I'm gonna say is yes, he could definitely answer that tomorrow. And
Mhm.
listen, Denise, you already know I cannot believe.
I had
Tell
fun
your
tonight. I was
husband
not
I
mad.
apologize for
I
this
wasn't
foolishness.
mad. Girl, I was not mad. That's why I kept laughing. I thought this was funny. Like he was funny to me. I was not I'm proud. I wasn't mad. He was funny. And I was really clowning him. You know what I'm saying? I had
Mm,
jokes for him. So at the end of the day. But all right, Tip, what time you coming on tomorrow so everybody be ready? Or you don't know
ah,
yet? You gonna let
Lord
us
have
know?
mercy.
You let us know?
Let's try to shoot for around like I don't want to tell. I'll let y'all know privately.
Okay, got you. All right.
And thank you so much, Denise. And I'm just
All
gonna
right.
take them
I
out.
love
Thank
y'all
you.
all. Bye. Well, how you leave? Okay, bye.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much to my co-host B Rogers. I had so much fun with y'all. Thank y'all, Lori. Thank you, Lori, and everyone else that was on the panel. I did not expect that to go from 0 to 1,000. I'm gonna have to do my. Where you at, B. Ryder, so I can do my. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, thank you. We wait on that book. We wait on that book. I want B. Rogers to come back and do his infamous outro though. Click that link real fast. Do that outro. Here it is right here. Do that outro. Do that outro, B. Rogers. You know how you do. Let me come tell him. I'm gonna hit him up on Facebook. Tell him to do his outro. Do your outro. Do your okay. There he is. All right, hold on. All right, get it, B.
What's up?
Do your outro.
I want to give a shout out to NLE Chopper for having the awakening and trying to do something right with his life. JT, the bigger figure, despite all this bullshit that's going on, is still black men making history. He over in Africa buying land and making it available for you if you want to go back to the motherland and give us a shot at a new life. Tiff, all my sisters, man, I know it seemed like we hate y'all sometimes, but we don't. Ain't nobody perfect. We ain't perfect. Y'all ain't perfect. We just got to be more patient and work together.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And we're going to meet back here tomorrow in 24 hours and we're going to get it popping.
Already.
All right, then.
Well.